Hello! Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope the vibes are good. I hope you all are having a great Sunday so far. If the vibes aren't good, I hope this stream is able to provide them. Sorry, my throat almost died for a sec. I hope the stream is able to provide them, because that's what we try to do here, is provide all the bestest of vibes, all the good vibes for you guys. Only the bestest, only the best for you guys. Only the best, because you guys deserve it. Only the best. If I can't provide the best, then what the heck am I doing? What am I doing in my life if I can't provide the best? I'm surprised that my throat isn't as dead as I thought it was gonna be after streaming for almost 12 hours last night of doing 2 visual novels. One was a short one, the other one was a very, very, very long one with 3 chapters. And chapter 2 was so long that I forgot even what chapter we were on. We thought we were gonna be in for a long run. I was like, oh my god, and it said end. I was like, yeah, and it was like chapter 3, and I was like, no, what is happening? But I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun too. I enjoy doing visual novels a lot. And I also like to see, like, you know, like how emotional and everything I could put into visual novels. Voice acting is something that I've always like really thought was interesting and kind of wanted to do, but I don't really know how to go about it. I don't know. You guys like my voice, but after hearing my voice for so many hours, I hate my voice. But it'd be really cool, like one day, you know, it'd be like, oh my god, like I watched her on Twitch and now she's like voicing my favorite show. This is awesome. that would be the dream. That would be the dream and everything. But I'm actually surprised. You know, I actually got some decent sleep. I slept about 7 hours. I did wake up a little bit at 12:15-ish. But my neck was acting up, so I used like my little neck massager box thing and kind of like fell back asleep, and then I woke up and now here I am and all that. I did make a new quick command thing. I still have to change a few things and everything. I hope you guys, whoa, oh my god, I didn't mean to zoom in like that. Jesus Christ, I didn't I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. I apologize. I have no clue what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I did exclamation point holiday, so you could throw like little holiday things at me. See, like they're like little holiday plushies. If I can spell holiday, see? Ow. Ew. Let me zoom out a little bit. See, like holiday. Bam. I don't know why they're so fucking huge. Like, I changed the size too, and they are still ginormous. They are still ginormous. But yeah, I downloaded a lot of visual novels of, what is it called? Like Ichi.io. I like to check that out because I like to play, you know, games that are, you know, that people take the time to, you know, create. Maybe it's a one person that, you know, created this game, and I like to take the time to, you know, check them out. I've done a lot of visual novels of that one. I did like Don't Take This Cat Home. That was an interesting one. I got all the possible endings for that one. I did Help, I'm Stuck in a Yandere visual novel. That one was frustrating because I kept fucking dying to the same, like, going down the same path somehow. And I'm like, bro, if you're remembering the last life that you had, why do you keep fucking eating the chocolate? Why do you keep fucking eating the chocolate? Like, it was pissing me off so much. I'm like, bro, if you remember each time that you die and you keep doing the same thing, you're the problem. Stop it. Get help. Stop eating the goddamn chocolate from the yandere. You know you're gonna get fucked up. You know you're gonna die. So stop. It was making me so mad. But finally, I don't even know what I did differently. I finally was able to get past that part, and then I was able to finally beat it. That took 2 streams to do because I think I had did a visual novel before that one, and then it was getting late, and so I stopped and then finished it next stream. And then I've done what is it called? Promises to Keep. That one is still an ongoing one, and I actually can't wait for update on it because it's so fucking cute. I love it. It's like a it's a furry visual novel, a yaoi one, and it is so adorable. And honestly, I could have gone back and, like, you know, tried the different paths of, like, the other characters, but I needed to go along with my raccoon boy. I needed to go with, what is his name? Hunter? I was like, damn, Hunter, my raccoon, sexy boy. I gotta go down your path. And honestly, like, his is a little bit sad. And I was like, oh, my baby boy, my baby boy. I love you. And honestly, some of them, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this guy at all. And there were some characters where I feel like I wasn't gonna like them at all, and then eventually I kind of grew to like them. And so that was me just judging a book by its cover before I actually knew anything. But yeah. But this one that I'm going to be playing, I believe, is a demo, so it's not completely fully out yet, but I wanted to give it a try. There are a few that are demos and some that are fully complete. So if I finish this one really quick, I will switch to the other demo visual novel. But the one I'm starting with actually looked interesting. The concept seemed interesting. And it's called, what is it called? Don't Eat the Cashier. Obviously, it's not on Twitch. That's why we're labeled as games plus demos, because I don't know, probably no one knows. I don't know how to add games onto Twitch if they don't have it categorized, or that's just something that just eventually happens when a game becomes popular enough. I have no freaking clue. I have no clue at all. Because I definitely would have loved to, you know, add it onto Twitch, and everything, but that's okay. That's okay. But yeah. But anyway, we're gonna get straight to the games. Again, I hope you all are having a great Sunday so far. I hope you are having, you know, a relaxing time. Hope the vibes are good. Hope you're getting plenty of, you know, noms and drinking water, staying hydrated, and, you know, just having a good time. Having a good time. But now I am going to switch scenes. Maybe. Just maybe. Switch scenes. Put you there. Is it because I don't have the game open? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I had muted the game, so I had it up. I was also worried because sometimes games that I download don't connect with my game capture, so I have to do display capture, and then I have to remember to not accidentally show myself, otherwise I cry. Otherwise, I cry. I gotta get rid of that. Oh my god, didn't mean to do that. There. 10:15. Hello, Thick. It knows. The Autobot knows. They're like, ain't having that in my chat. But how are you? How are you doing, Thick? How are you? How are the vibes? How we doing? It's always a pleasure to see you. There we go. Just making sure everything's recalibrated. Okay. I'm gonna snooze this ad. Hello. You guys will have to tell me if it's way too loud or not, to be honest. The music, I don't know why, it sounds like fucking, the Wolf Among Us. I don't know why. That's good. Just got done Christmas shopping for a kid I don't even know. Oh God. I feel like that is so hard because I do have a few family members that do have kids, and I'm like, what the fuck do I even get them? Like, what are kids even into nowadays? Like, do they still like Hot Wheels and stuff? Like what do kids like? If it's too loud, let me know. I will turn down the volume, but can I use a controller? Oh my god, I can use a controller. This is called Don't Eat the Cashier, guys. Don't eat the cashier, okay? Don't eat me, please. I'm just trying to... What are your pronouns? Well, she and her. Body type. Do. You have body type 2. What is your name? Not even part of my family? Oh, that's even... Oh my god. What is your name? My name is Pierre. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Stop. Next. Your name is Pierre. Yay. Sometimes I really wonder, how did I end up here? Not that I dreamed of a career as a neurosurgeon or an astronaut, but for crying out loud, working at a gas station? On the other hand, money is money. I sent out resumes to every conceivable and inconceivable place, applying for every position I could somehow use my degree in art. That was like me. I have a... They put one of those angel tree things at the Wendy's I work at a little under a month ago, and nobody was taking cards. So I figured I'd take one and actually do it. I see. Well, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Sometimes, I know, like, times have been kind of tough a little bit, especially, you know, with the government shutdown that happened, and then everything is going up in price. So sometimes it's hard to, you know, do things like that and, like, you know, get things for... God dang it, Bobby! God dang it, Bobby! You know, and get things for, you know, children that need it and stuff. Hi, Anu. Hi, Anu. How are you? How you doing? But yeah, I try. Like when I went to the dollar store a few weeks ago and they were like doing socks for, you know, military families, like I did that and stuff. Or like I try to like round up if they're like, you want to donate, you know, this, and I'm like, yeah, sure. I also have a hard time saying no because I feel bad. I feel bad. Even though I don't have the money, I'm like, well, I feel bad. I could try to donate the best I can. All right, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I woke up, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, and now I'm here. Want to play Fort? I don't even know if I have that game even updated or anything. I don't even know if I still even have it downloaded on it. I don't know. It's been so long. Maybe later. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Right now I'm doing a demo visual novel. I know, guys. Another visual novel. You'd think that my throat would be dead from last night. So you are saying no? I'm saying no for right now. I'm saying no for right now. It's neither a yes nor a no. It's a not right now. Didn't seem that difficult to say no. Oh, sorry. No, Anu, I don't want to play Fortnite. I hate that fucking game. I suck at it. I suck. But no, I could play Fortnite. You said you don't like to say no. Well, I meant like donating things. I meant like when people are like, say like to donate things or like you could suck at a game and still enjoy it. I don't know. Fortnite's a hit or miss for me. 0 responses. You could donate your time to me with Fort. Oh my god. You're funny. Exactly, full circle. He found the loophole, guys. He found the loophole. Hi, Pika. How are you? Oh my god, everyone's showing up. I'm just bugging you. I know you are. I know. Oh my god. Everyone hide, Pika's here. Everyone hide your toes. Pika's here. Had to swallow my pride and find at least something. Human organism wanted for work at gas station. Organism's duties include selling food for mouth silence and obedience, household tasks, obeying those who are more ancient. Friendly team offers new and old faces of friends, long and different life, consumption of nourishment, juicy juices, trips to human places. Read that as human orgasm wanted to work at a gas station. I found this note stuck to a glass of the bus stop. Food for mouth. Seriously? This guy's got a style of his own. Oh yeah, so this game is called Don't Eat the Cashier, guys. Don't Eat the Cashier. It's a visual novel. Don't eat me. Apparently, the manager is just an eccentric dude. Or is this their new marketing tactic to grab attention? Whatever. People often told me that I have my quirks too. And that's even if they haven't even seen my... Wait, what? You haven't even seen my first suit? What the fuck? This guy's a fucking furry! This guy's a furry. It's confirmed. My character is a fucking furry. God damn it. God damn it. my god, no! You're at work? Well, thank you for the lurky lurk, Z-Man. It's always a pleasure for you to stop in. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh man. Why? Why do we have to have the fursuit? That's not how you spell. Even... I spelled this so wrong that it can't even help me figure out how to spell it. When you spell something so wrong, and even Google can't even fucking help you figure out what you're trying to spell. Sorry, guys. You put a dumb sticker on me? That's pretty rude. Oh, shit. Hi, how are you? I need to look at the history, because, Ah! No, not the cute attack! Ow. Well, whatever. As long as he's not a complete jerk who'll hit on me or make me scrub the floors with a toothbrush. Hi. I didn't scream. I couldn't move. My brain feverishly tried to find any category for this in its database. Hallucination? Psychosis? Too many energy drinks? Typical middle manager? The monster from my nightmare stirred. Its tentacles crept closer to the counter. My god. The creature made a sound. Not from my mouth. It had none. The sound emanated from deep within its bulk, hollow, profound, bone shaking. His name is Bob! Greetings, organism. I am Boob. I'm indescribable and terrifying consumer of worlds, but you, grain of sand, may call me Manager Bub. No. No. This isn't real. I'm dreaming. I need to wake up. You will sell food for mouths and obey me, for I am agent. Memorize the rules of this establishment, for my patience is as limited as my salary I offer you. Rule 1, you sell, no matter what. Chicken food for mouth, gremlin food, noodles made from cursed souls. Lottery tickets for extra limb raffles. Discount rot, ritual foil. Everything must be sold. He points directly at me with that creepy, slimy tentacle. Every miserable unit as currency brings me closer to my triumph exit from this pitiful hole. I pinched myself, but didn't wake up. Rule number 2, be polite to customers. Ignore bald spots and werewolf's fur. Watch out for drafts when ectoplasmic energetic entities are in the store. What? Please don't let them get too bold. Customers are just walking containers for currency, and they should only pay in monetary units. Payment in existential dread or hair of the dead is not accepted. Many of them come here just to chat because they are idle and purposeless organisms. Your task is to make them part with their currency anyway. It is also your duty to heal organisms if they are injured using special kits. If they die, they don't give away currency. I mean, if they die, we can just take their money, can't we? Can't we just take their money if they're dead? I don't want to heal them. Werewolves, ectoplasmic entities, and what the hell are you anyway? Hold back. Excuse me, dear sir. You seem to have mentioned werewolves and ectoplasm. I'm gonna hold back. Ah! I'm fucking. My voice is as polite as possible. I managed to compress my primal screaming panic into a tight ball and shove it deep down. Werewolves? And that's not to mention that you yourself are a giant meatball with tentacles, damn you. I shall answer your question, curious polite organism. Werewolves and ectoplasmic entities are just a few examples of the many insignificant life forms that frequent this establishment. What entities... What... Oh my god. What unites them is that they are all slaves to consumption, just like your kind. As for my nature, I am your immediate supervisor and the guarantor of your future financial prosperity. I'm at a gas station for monsters. I got a job with Cthulhu for minimum wage. This is all you need to know. No, only I decide what I need to know. That really is all I need to know. I fear any more knowledge will surely drive me insane. For the first time, something resembling approval flickered across Bob's many-eyed face. A rare and unexpected display of the grains of wisdom that have not yet left the human species. Embrace your arrogance. Let it become your shield and a direct path to the status of Human Employee of the Month. Do I have to work here for a whole month? And what does the Human Employee of the Month get? You're back? Oh my god. Welcome back into the chat, Nightmare. How was your sleeps? I hope you got plenty of sleep. How are you today? How are the vibes? What does a Human Employee of the Month get? A cash bonus of 25 cents. I understand that you, human, are already extremely excited about this, but that's not all. You will also have access to the elite manager's restroom for one full work cycle. During its use, there is only a 7% chance that you will be transported to a dimension of endless pain, suffering, and unimaginable torment. Truly generous. Truly. He suddenly passes a jar in front of me on the counter. And the last rule, remember, organism, the tip container must be filled with money by the end of your wake cycle. If the bottom of the jar is visible, you will clean the sanitary rooms with this object in the dimension of absolute horrors and suffering for 2,510 years. Awesome. I don't want that. I couldn't take my eye off the fork, the potential tool of my internal servitude. At this moment, my mind fully capitulated. Yes, I was hired by a multi-eyed cosmic architect squid. Yes, my client will be non-humans. Yes, I will be threatened with a fork and internal toilet cleaning. How could anyone clean anything with a fork? Awesome. The same will happen if you think of escaping before the end of your work contract. My ocular sensorum perceives the subtlest of matters. It will detect you in any corner of this pitiful planetary sphere. Crap, I'm stuck here. I'm in a trap. Do you understand, organism? Yes, sir. Acceptable! Yay! Goodbye, organism. Good luck in your currency acquisition. And button pressing. Could you show me exactly how to press buttons? Points at the buttons on the vending machine. Yes, I think I can handle this perfectly. Adequate. Your willingness to fulfill your work duties deserves my emotional approval. Human entity, you are acceptable. Yay. If you expect a monetary reward instead of an emotional one, you need to immediately reconsider your moral compass. Greed is a highly condemned trait for a human organism. This includes the briefing. Remain as polite in an organism as you are. He didn't turn around as a human would. His tentacles simply shifted his entire mass in another direction with a soft gurgling sound, and he waddled away. He waddled across the linoleum. Finally, he left me alone. The silence of the gas station was broken only by the hum of refrigerators containing juicy juices and the buzzing of the neon lamp above my head. I stood in the same spot as if rooted to my ground. My breath returned to me in a sharp, uneven gasp. My hands were shaking. The tip jar, which I needed to fill to avoid ending up in a dimension of ancient horrors, still stood proudly on the counter. Okay, so what just happened? Option 1, I'm going insane. That's the most logical conclusion. Prolonged stress from job hunting, malnutrition, nerves, anxiety, a disrupted sleep schedule. My brain has malfunctioned. Yes, that's it. I'm going to wake up on my couch in my dingy rented apartment. I pinched myself again and nothing. I scanned the room once more. It smelled of gasoline and old coffee. It was still acerbly real. And that meant everything he said. It was all true. Werewolves, vampires, tips, the fork. A historical mix of... Oh, it's the Psycho-Russian story? No, we finished that one. We finished that one already. We finished that last night at like 5 in the morning. I streamed for almost 12 hours. I'm surprised my throat isn't dead from speaking for almost 12 hours. The historical mix of laughter and scream of terror welled up in my throat, but I held it back. I needed to get through this. Also, welcome in, Selby. Welcome in, welcome in. I needed to... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't tell me that's the first customer. Oh, man. Bells? What the hell? Hi! Shit! What the hell does this... Where the hell did this clown come from? It took great effort not to look away from those red eyes burning in the pitch black darkness. Is he amused? Is he wondering if I'm tasty? Bob didn't exactly give me any guarantees that I wouldn't get devoured at work. My brain, still recovering from my encounter with Bob, was frankly trying to figure out how to break the ringing silence. Please don't eat me! I'm just a miserable, tasteless cashier. I like how you can just be a panic. Good evening, sir. What would you like to purchase? Purchase? I would like to purchase your attention. This guy's got Riz, guys. This guy's got Riz. Oh, God. He's got the highest Riz. Sorry, I had to mute for a sec because I died for a sec. Doing Bob's voice made me want to throw up. That voice hurts my throat way too much. And especially after doing all that talking last night, my throat still hasn't fully recovered, and straining my throat makes me gag. But I love reading visual novels. I suppose that's free. It's sort of included in the service package. I suppose it's free, make a wink, but only for you, sir. You're lucky, esteem. Sir, my attention's on sale today. I'm not sure that's on the sales list. However, there's plenty of other things that would... but there are other things. Would you like to purchase? What would you like to... oh man, I don't know what I want. God damn. He hit me with the Riz and now I don't know what to say. I'm kind of debating on number... I don't know. I want to say like any of these three, but I don't know which one, guys. I'm trying to not get eaten. Okay, I suppose it's free, make a wink, but only for you, guy. For me? Only for me? Don't spoil me. To receive such an inclusive treasure released in a limited edition? Just like a king, although, am I not already a king? No matter, I've never felt more regal than I do now. Well, I accept this generous offer, but a deal requires balance, doesn't it? In exchange for your attention, you shall receive mine. Hurrah? My God, another crazy person with a strange way of speaking. And it seems he's in the mood for a chat. So, what is a beautiful, charming lady like you doing in such a dreadful, dirty island of misfortune? Or rather, what is a place like this doing with such a charming lady as you? Oh my God, this guy just turned the Riz meter, turned the Riz to 100. Oh wait, what are my manners? I suppose I must introduce myself. I have many names, most of which are not fit to be spoken in the company of a lovely lady. The nicest I've heard is the Mad King. A title I plan to pass from me to myself for the coming centuries. However, my mortal mother named me Darren. Now, may I have your hand? Sorry, my mother told me not to offer my hand to strangers or any other parts to me, sir, or your highness. You know, I don't want to get eaten. I'm gonna offer my hand, unless he cuts off my hand. But you know what? It's fine. I know how to riz monsters. I'm a professional. He suddenly bows his head and presses his lips to my knuckles. Meeting you is truly a pleasure. His lips are cold, yet a ghostly warmth spreads across my skin. So here I am, dealing with a real gentleman. How lovely, or a king, as he calls himself. Of all the kings and emperors locked in their soft chambers, this one has probably found a way to escape. May I know your name? I don't immediately realize he's asking me a question, still in daze from that gentlemanly kiss. My name is Pierre, sir. I am also a queen, the queen of the gas station. My name is Pierre, sir. Ah, my dear Pierre, you are so polite. He seems to savor my name. It sends shivers down my spine. And that politeness again, as dry and bland as the rations I give my soldiers. The most creaky of all the decrees I've signed. And I've signed decrees that require people to weave ropes from sand, just for fun, mostly mine. Polite people never risk anything. No friends, no enemies. How is that interesting? Imagine how wonderful it would be if we became enemies. Those would be the most interesting few seconds of your life. Or friends. Then it would be a delightful eternity. Or here's a third option, sir. Lovers. Honestly, I'm ready to become anything for tips. Oh my God. You know what? Anything for the money. I need that jar filled. I don't want to go through an endless eternity of suffering and having to clean a fucking bathroom with a goddamn fork. Yeah, I'm going with number one. Or lovers. He blinks once, twice. What a delightful little twist in our script. Did I just fluster him? My sunshine, you burn me. Such bravery to flirt with someone who can churn your bones into licorice with a snap of his fingers. He's so flustered that he shifted to a more informal tone. Well, well. I feel like my brain is turning to jelly. And I don't understand when we'll finally get to that point. Actually, it's not all that bad. And I don't understand when we'll... Actually, it's not all that bad. Maybe I've just been spoiled by all those manga about all those mangas about sinister and tragic monsters. Though the only tragic thing about this client so far is his tragic unwillingness to buy my discount rot. So, let's finally get to the purpose of my visit. Finally! It's completely unknown to me. Ah, for crying out loud! There's nothing interesting in the assortment of this pathetic shack, except for you. So I'm buying your time. Let's have dinner. I'm sure you must be hungry. Oh no. Allow me to create a more pleasant atmosphere for us. This is pleasant? Okay, I'd like to know what not pleasant is. Also, the building behind us is Praise the Goat Mother. I'm shivering from the gust of icy wind. He just teleported half the gas station to a radioactive dump, or a radioactive dump to my gas station. And the jar's gone. My freaking jar! What a wonderful place for dinner. Radioactive cockroaches on the menu. Ah, put it back the way it was in the jar. Looks like my rental apartment, but it seems to smell less now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. What a wonderful place for dinner. Radioactive cockroaches on the menu. Can I joke? Of course, a local delicacy, pan-fried in their own radioactive juices to preserve the flavor. Crispy on the outside, still alive on the inside. They'll grant you the most thrilling superpowers. However, I can't go longer without familiar landscapes. Already ruined lands make me melancholic because all the fun has happened without me. Disgusting. Allow me. This is something seemingly less radioactive. Also, hold on. Can you look at this frog? He looks so mad. He looks mad, bro. He looks mad. Amazingly, I haven't thrown up yet. It feels like I've been flushed twice through an interdimensional toilet. Menu. Buff frog. It's buff frog. I clear my throat. Oh my god, what's on the menu here? Oh my god. I just went backwards? I didn't mean to do that, hold on. I don't know how I just went backwards, guys. I'm magic. Oh, I'm being rated. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, thank you for the raid, Cal. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for choosing me to raid too. Welcome in, raiders. I am Pure or Howl, Ow, depending on, doesn't matter what you call me. Right now I'm doing a bunch of visual novels. This is Don't Eat the Cashier. It's a demo, and so far it is interesting. But welcome in, welcome in. I play a variety of games, but this weekend has been visual novels. And this one I got off the website, I think it's called like ichi.io. And I get a lot of games off that because I like trying on games that people don't know about and giving them a try and, you know, appreciating the time that people take to create these games. But thank you so much, Cal. Thank you so much. How was your stream, by the way? How was Fortnite? stream was good. That's good. Ah, my ears. Anna, we talked about this, about holding your pipes. Seems like I'm sitting at a table. Much better, don't you agree? Couldn't be better. Got a lot of dubs, then played some gunfight for fun. Very nice, very nice. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm surprised my throat isn't dead because I streamed almost 12 hours yesterday of doing visual novels. And now I'm here doing more visual novels. My poor throat. I'm not even gonna be able to talk probably tomorrow at work. But other than that, I'm doing all right. You can't help it. Your voice is gonna be gone. I know. I know it is. Oh no, you can help it by not grabbing onto metal pipes. We talked about this. We said, don't hold metal pipes if you can't hold on to them. It's beautiful here and strange. Is it your home? You're gonna lurk and eat some pizza? I hope you have a wonderful day. You too, Cal. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I hope the vibes are good. And you enjoy your pizza. Pepperoni and sausage. Ooh, that sounds so good. Oh, send me some too, Cal. Send me some too. But you enjoy your pizza. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope it's filled with all the bestest of vibes. I'll send you a slice. Oh, thank you. No, you don't get any Pierre? Aw. Oh, okay. Wah. Words of a true poet, Pierre. My two favorite categories, strange and beautiful. Aha! Get shit on, Anu. I get the pizza and you don't. This place is much more than a home. It's my cage and my greatest canvas for creativity. Every ugly tree, every mad toad, every eye-bearing mushroom, it's all a piece of me. A marvelous place, except when the rocks grow legs and start running, sorry. Same difference. Including those that people make their homes out of. And now you're part of this place too, isn't it wonderful? Oh. Wait. Did I already lose? Is this what it means to get eaten by a monster? I'm slowly getting used to the landscape. The fireflies here are quite charming, but it'd be better without that frog with a human face. Yeah, can you turn that frog around? I don't like how he's staring at me. The frog notices me too. It lets out a sad croak and then looks at me with an expression of deep existential. I can't say that word. My brain is so fried from last night. Existential. I can't say it. A deep expression of despair is what I'm gonna say, because I can't. Words are hard to pronounce, guys. Say nothing about the frog with the human face. Point at the frog with the human face. Who's that? That's Laurel, one of the brave souls who dare to challenge my authority. My dear friend who once walked the path of adventure. However, he didn't foresee the possibility of being turned into a frog on a whim. He even tried to wield a sword with his tiny frog legs. Fought to the end, a true warrior. Now, however, his foes are mosquitoes and bigger frogs. Tell me, dear, does he bother you? His little froggy crisis, I mean. Is it ruining the ambience? He looks at me with an interested expression. Yeah, can you just evaporate him, please? Yes, please disintegrate him. I don't know, guys. He's kind of looking at me funny. No, I want him to watch. Yes, please disintegrate him. Oh, God. A lady's wish is my command. In his... I can't... Oh, God, I'm so sorry, my dude. Oh, an exquisitely straightforward solution to a little wordy problem. Say bye-bye, or don't. No one understands your croaking anyway. Ooh, I did the Roblox oof! What the fuck? Oh my God, I just doing it. I wasn't expecting the fucking Roblox ooh noise. What the fuck? I just killed them. I just killed him. Are you okay, Pierre? No, I'm not. I'm fucking hot all of a sudden. I'm like dying. It's like 1,000,000 degrees. I think I'm gonna actually faint. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, guys, if I faint, please call 911. Holy shit. Oh my God. So, dinner. You must be starving. Traveling between realities must be exhausting. This looks strange, but it smells delicious. Meat with honey? And next to the meat, a purple soup? Possibly made from a less fortunate cashier? Whether the food is poison or not, if I refuse, His Highness might turn me into a frog too. So I pick up a fork from the table. And this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. It's 100 times better than these cheap instant noodles I usually buy in the supermarkets. Even the fact that I'm currently in some other universe surprisingly doesn't seem to harm my appetite. It seems you enjoy our cuisine. My chefs have always managed to cook well. On those occasions when I noticed it. I assure you, you won't regret this dinner. At least, not for the first half hour after the meal. Wait. This is the best purple goo in my miserable life as a miserable cashier. Yes, thank you. You are very kind. Why are you doing all this? The diner, the dinner, the teleports, all that. I'm just curious. I'm curious. Yes. You know what? You know what? I don't know. Curiosity killed the cat, but I might actually die. I don't know. Yes, thank you. You were very kind. Why are you doing all this? The dinner, the teleports, all that? Why? What a delightfully pointless question, even by my standards. I do it because I can. I do it because the alternate is crushing, gray, predictable boredom. Boredom. I brought you here, Pierre, because for the first time in a very, very long time, you are not boring. Because you fear me less than my subjects do, and you can hold a meaningful, albeit questionable conversation unlike my subjects. Believe me, when your interlocutor's mind is as sturdy as wet paper, all the joy of conversation quickly evaporates. Maybe it's because you keep turning them into animals? Stay silent. I nod meaningfully, chewing on the mysterious scored meat. Best not to delve into this. I poke at the food with my fork and watch the peculiar scenery from the corner of my eye. A silence hangs between us that might even be called cozy, where I under heavy narcotics. What's your favorite animal? Glad you asked. It's right here on our plate. Just kidding, but I do need some time to think. Let's see. The riding flea has its own charms, very disgusting ones. Carnivorous butterflies are beautiful, but they're dumb and noisy. And as we know, only what's empty inside makes a noise, or what's in your head, it's always ringing. I think it's a dog. I love its owner. It loves its owner with all its heart, whether they're a saint or a serial killer, and doesn't notice the difference. It lives in a constant joyful state of blissful arrogance and misplaced enthusiasm. A creature that finds endless joy in the utterly meaningless. It's truly inspiring. Dogs are the gestures of the human world, and I adore them for it, especially the small, wrinkly ones. What about you? Foxes, actually, but cats are second best. Cats, to them, we're probably the gestures. Oh, indeed. They are the true rulers of this reality. Tiny, furry gods of empathy and disdain. Apathy? I don't know. And we are their obedient, foolish caretakers. And I've been lucky enough to escape their tyranny and instead enjoy my own and feed those around me. I return to my meal, and just as I chew another bite, I hear His Highness's voice. Oh, by the way, how does the meat taste? I'm sorry, what the fuck am I eating? Is the human flesh tender enough? My fork freezes halfway. Swallow with difficulty. Yes, thank you. Quite tender. Not as tasty as the one I had the other day. Not as tasty as the one I had the day after yesterday. Chew while looking at him in the eye. You're the law here. Why the hell is there human flesh on my plate? Part of me wants to do either 3 or 4. You know what? I'm a real quirky person. I have a fursuit and everything according to this game. You know what? I'm literally desperate. I work at a gas station. I probably would convert to being a cannibal. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go, yes, thank you. And while most ladies would faint or have a fit, you mind your manners charming. Oh, you mind your manners charming. But don't worry, my little polite marble statue. It's just venison. As far as I could tell by taste, not very intelligent. It's definitely not Timmy, our carpenter, who unexpectedly disappeared near the large kitchen cauldron, perfectly sized to fit in it. Definitely not. I personally issued several decrees related to cannibalism, perhaps even concerning its prohibition. But that's beside the point. I rarely have visitors, and I like to tell you about the other interesting guests. After all, it's the most fascinating thing I could share with you. For a place where mushrooms with eyes grow, it can be incredibly dull here. So, I'm so fucked. No one's working at the gas station right now. That means my tip jar is not getting filled, which means I'm not making money, which means regardless if this bitch doesn't... Sir, you better give me a bunch of money, otherwise I'm gonna have to clean toilets with a fork, and I'm gonna cry. Am I still technically at the gas station and I'm just tripping balls? I don't know. Shadows in the clearing thicken and stir. They detach from the gnarled trees, rising up from the ground like black ink and spread across the wall. Dancing and intertwining, they prepare to form at their master's whim. Behold, this incredibly crooked castle, my dear. Crooked to the point of acerbity, sadly. In reality, its curves look far more aesthetic, but give the creator some leeway for expressiveness. Many brave and not so bright souls have tried to conquer this terrifying, dark, eerie, crooked castle, so many that it became even more crooked. You see, the dreadful monster living there never liked being distracted from its important duties. Terrible important duties like having long, deep conversations with its own reflection or concocting recipes with raisins. So far, the scariest thing in the story is the presence of raisins. Yes, you do understand. They are a real horror, aren't they? Tiny shriveled bits of deception. They pretend to be sweet, but they are just made of ruin. They ruin lovely cookies, ruin family photos. They have no place in civilized society. Oh, how I understand them. The monster was a tyrant, a menace. He sowed chaos and disorder, mostly on purpose. He had countless opportunities for creativity and wasn't afraid to use them. He made some people believe they were pigeons and others that they were grains. He wouldn't allow his best servants to have windows, fearing that the moon and both suns would get envious and want to take them away, and he demanded they seal the gaps in the door as well. He locked wizards who came to him for magical gifts in a giant laboratory and promised them power if they invented a kettle that could boil everything except water. Did they eventually invent the kettle? Invent it? Oh, they did much more. After 11 years of failed prototypes, a few explosions and chemicals running away on their own legs, they succeeded. The kettle can boil even bright memories, but not water. Water would instantly freeze, explode, and file a divorce. Awesome. I immediately rewarded them with a new invention idea. A cup with a sealed top and without a bottom. Let's see how they can handle that. But I digress. But behold, a ray of light in the dark kingdom. The first hero, Sir Lori, the righteous in all his clanging, self-important glory. He took a knee to rest briefly because the weight of his righteousness was bad for the health of his poor back. Following rumors spread by the same monster, he fought his way through the monster's loyal subjects to him. By the way, where did he even find them? Most of my subjects were too busy contemplating the color of suspenders on their suspenders or laminating their fate. I cherish them in their imperfection. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were probably the most restless of them. Every story needs minions. In any case, our hero descended into the Grotto of Despair, the Grotto of Tentacles. Imagine the most sinister name you can conquer. The Grotto of my parents' disappointment in me, the Grotto of Kidney Stones. The Grotto of Despair sounds about right. The Grotto, my parents disappointed me. But if they could see you now, you are a royal audience. They would be proud of you. No, actually, they wouldn't be proud if they got to know me better, but in that case, it's good too. You won't be alone under the weight of their disappointment. But let's not get sidetracked. Into the grotto of your parents' disappointment in you, our hero descended to retrieve an artifact capable of defeating the Monster King. The ring of incredible power, a bit shoddily crafted, but I assure you, it looks more aesthetic in real life. However, the brave knight didn't know that the incredible power of the ring lay in its 440-pound weight, that it was the only magical property. And the only incredible thing about this ring was its incredible stupidity and uselessness. The realization that he had spent weeks of his life on a divinely heavy paperweight, and the sudden crushing thought that he should have become a baker instead of a hero just to get some sleep. Well, it broke his poor noble mind. Not that his mind was ever intended for serious burdens. Not meaningfully, waiting for him to continue. So the knight perished. And then along came Elmer Eagle-Eye. They say he earned his nickname by escaping from an enemy fortress. On the third day of his captivity, he noticed that his prison cell was lacking the fourth wall. An archer with legendary skill who tried to kill me with a precise shot constantly during breakfast, while bathing, at balls during sleep, and even while I was devising a plan to get rid of him. The audacity! I hate just killing them. Turning them into madmen is much more fun. And I bestowed a little curse upon the elf as well. I made it so that every time he drew his bowstring, he'd hear the most annoying melody in his ears. Elmer was a terrible racist. He hated dwarves, so naturally the melody became the national anthem of the dwarves, played in a loop by a bagpipe orchestra. The pure rage it provoked derailed his aim every time. Eventually, he stormed the castle, dropping his bow, and begged for a job at my court in exchange for changing the song for anything else. He was desperate, and I was a villain. Everything aligned incredibly well. Now, he's my royal husband. The dwarf march is replaced by a lively elven sea shanty. And let no one dare accuse me of being callous and heartless. Now he has a salary, good food, clothing, entertainment, and a full guarantee of non-dismemberment. You missed the opportunity to change his dwarf national anthem to dwarf serenades. Pierre, where were you before? Horse odds and comparisons to long syllaxities, endless rhymed verses about the shine of a beloved beard. It is a refined, devilish thing. Why didn't I think of that myself? To torment a man with no sounds of war and patriotism, but with clumsy, heartfelt caterwauling of a species he despises, turning a love song into an instrument of pure, heart-wrenching agony. Brilliant. Well, I'll steal your idea for the future. And finally, the witch. In a classic giant hat under which you can easily fit another witch. She tried a different approach. Seduction. She attempted to charm me, to gain my trust, to become my spouse. A fatal miscalculation. She didn't consider the fact that I never trusted big hats or people, especially when both came hand to hand. Yeah, never trust a person with a giant hat. They're suspicious as fuck. And those who wear suspenders and a belt at the same time, a person who doesn't even trust their own pants certainly doesn't earn the trust of His Highness. Then again, I don't trust His Highness either. I don't trust myself, especially the left side of my brain, especially on Thursdays. But back to hats. I hate big hats too. You are a kindred spirit. Those hats are so pretentious, so self-assured. They block the view, get stuck in doorways, and always hint that the wearer is compensating for something. Usually lack of magical talent or a pitiful personality. And that's on a good day. You, my dear Pierre, have impeccable taste and headwear consequently, and everything else. It's a scientifically proven fact. Meanwhile, the witch was quite over it in her murderous attentions, jiggling with all of her concealed weapons. Why does the witch need so many hidden blades? She must have been very bad at witchery. In any case, she now resides in my dungeon, and you see, I haven't decided what to do with her yet. Her fate is a blank slate, a story yet to be written, and I offer you the pen. I simply adore random choices. Give me yours, Pierre. What punishment befits her? What? Does he really want me to decide what to do with a real person? Can I even save her? But does it matter what I choose? Everything here follows his whims anyway, and as long as I play the circus monkey, I have a chance to get out of here alive. Maybe I should just entertain him? Damn, what should I do? I think the craziest thing would be to spare her. No one would expect that. You should turn her a hat, small one. Oh boy, I don't know. I just save real quick. Oh, did that wrong. There we go. How about we turn her into a hat, small one? The one who lived by a big hat shall become a small hat. The irony is so absurd, it's beautiful. So be it. Let her be a small cap for eternal regret. She tried to get into my head, and now she could barely cover it. A brilliant sentence. Something's missing from this tale. You never told me about the monster itself. Dear, who cares about these monsters anyway? Insists, I do. If monsters are the muck, then I'm the pig, you see. Never mind. A shadow finally dissolved into nothingness. I just turned a living being into a hat, or rather became a catalyst for it. I wonder what kind of nightmares are warranted in such a case. I'm afraid royal duties await me. Our time is up. I shall send you back, Pierre. I rise from the chair. I squeeze my eyes shut. A light is blinding even with my eyes closed. So unusual after all this darkness. The jar is full of money. It was all worth it. Greetings, organism. How is your work progressing? I see the first transaction was successful. Acceptable. This still doesn't save you from the threat of cleaning sanitary facilities, but it's a wonderful starting point for your entire tiny life. Yeah, my first client sent me to another dimension, nearly turned me into a cash register. Work is going well, sir. Excellent! Maintain this level of productivity. You may be rewarded with the additional 5-minute feeding break. For if you can find food, rejoice in... I wouldn't use that voice. Why? Because it kills me. In my generosity. Continue working. I'm experiencing a positive emotional reaction. I am proud of you, and I'll be even prouder if you can acquire even more currency. Your tactic of polite organism is clearly paying off. Goodbye, Mr. Manager. Your tentacles shine particularly beautiful at this time of day. Your comment regarding the shine of my appendages is noted, organism. The secret is a meticulous regimen of polishing them with void biboke of slime. I can't even talk. Goodbye. He slaps across the floor to his office. As soon as Bob's romantic wet slaps fade away, a deep silence descends on the station. Oh, he's just in the office, so he literally just watched me go, goodbye, have a good time. One moment I'm in a surreal forest dining on purple goo with a mad god. The next moment I'm being praised by a multi-eyed tentacled monster. Maybe these are just my deathbed hallucinations. I'm going insane. Some parts of me enjoy these mad adventures, though. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Disgusting. Now I have to deal with that, too. In my midst of my contemplation, terrifying sounds emanate from my boss's office. Unfair bills! Unacceptably large numbers! Of course, what else could accept him so much if not that? Steps, another visitor. This one decided to come in through the door for a change. He seems unwell. I hope he doesn't knock over my shelves of shampoo with jojoba oil and delicate lilies on his way. Oh, hi, sir. Hi. Hi, how are you? Would you like some juicy juice? He's not just unwell, he looks like hell. Literally, all the skin on his left side is torn off from his jaw to his temple. I swallow nervously. What kind of meat grinder has this guy been through? He looks like someone who could rip me apart if he doesn't like what he hears. I need to be careful if I don't want to become the next victim. You look like the Terminator at the end of the second movie, buddy. The Terminator who just wrecked my entire floor. Give him a thumbs up. Did he even gonna understand the reference, though? How's life, sir? Well, it's hard to imagine how the other fighter looks. When will the Lord take my sinful soul? Break down in tears. You don't want to work here anymore. I'm gonna go with the first one. Maybe I won't die. That thumb is going to end up in your ass. Oh. Given the threat in that tone, not just the thumb, I won't think any further in that direction. Words clearly come to him with great difficulty, which is probably not surprising for a man with half a face. He clears his throat, but that doesn't help much. I need blood. You try to smile. It would be charming if he still had all the necessary muscles for that. Now it will haunt me in my nightmares, among other things. The client pauses again briefly to clear his throat. Let me see what we have here. Let me see what we got in the back. Let me see. Yeah, good choice, babe. Step to the storage, just in case. He suddenly leans forward, boring into me with his remaining eye. Go and find me some goddamn blood. Go and find the damn blood. Go find the damn. Go. Okay. Which one should I pick, guys? A strange pressure builds in my head, and the edge of my vision blurs. Shut up, thing. An unyielding command blossoms to the center of my mind. I don't know why, but I feel an incredibly strong urge to find blood right now. My client is covered in blood, but still hungry. Maybe he fought with something incredible, or is it his own? I find myself in the storeroom, a tangled labyrinth of shelves reaching up to the ceiling, stuffed with boxes, crates, and mysterious cans. In the corner, something rustled and snorted suspiciously. So, where could the blood be? Blood be? I'm having a stroke, guys. I need a thing fast. He's not going away forever. Right now, I'm at the very beginning of this crazy place. Bob! Bob! Where's the blood? Go to the food for mouse section. Go to the supplies for items that inspire pensiveness. Foaming body washes for window security. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Go away. Bob! Bob! Food for mouth section. Bob! For a moment, silence hangs, broken only by the hum of distant refrigerators. Then comes the sound of pure cosmic irritation. In your blood vessels, organism! If you mean blood for sale, then check the mouth food section. Don't disturb me. I'm busy doing business. Right now, I'm at the beginning, very beginning of a crazy place. Okay, food for mouth. That's what I was thinking, Bob, but I wasn't sure and I panicked. I'm sorry, Bob. I'm new here. This is my first day on the job. I'm sorry. These signs are driving me insane. I really hope my manager will eventually learn English properly. I'm surrounded by pure madness of anxious packaging, and even in front of the department entrances, there's some baby food for cyborgs piled up. I'm frantically trying to decipher the crooked inscriptions. In front of me are sections with food for mouth. Food afraid of heat, infused in nutritional flows, dense energy blocks for... I don't know. Infused natural flow, nutritional flow. I don't know. Here are endless shelves of drinks next to Coca-Cola. Are bottles labeled liquid regret and primal broth, now with nectarotides. Cans labeled Brapsy, vodka, Solneco. I love to meet the people who came up with these names. I check each shelf, pushing aside cans of essence of shits and giggles, but find nothing resembling blood. The closest thing is liquid hemogen in a giant container. It smells worse than it looks. I go back. I hear knocking. It's a dry rhythmic tapping of knuckles on the laminated countertop. It's not loud, but persistent and full of irritation. In front of me are sections of food. I don't know. Aisles crammed with chips, pasta, crackers, jerky, and chocolate bars. All the usual stuff, if you don't look too closely. Next to the Doritos bag lies a pack of crystallized whales resembling translucent stone lollipops. Cans of pee huddled together in fear as I pass another shelf, nervously glancing around. I quickly scan the shelves. There's no blood here, unless you count the dried stain on the nutritional bricks package. I need to go back. Maybe it's about regeneration or something. He seems better because I hear impatient footsteps. Great, now he's fidgeting. He can't sit still anymore. This isn't just impatience, it's anxiety, and I don't really like where this anxiety could lead him. I need to hurry. The coldest corner of the store, the large freezer chests and refrigerators with glass doors are covered in frost. Next to the frozen pizza are gremlin cryo capsules, and among the buckets of ice cream you can find flavors of minty titrium and liquid family. Oh my god. A huge freezer chamber. Spare parts of human organisms. This section reeks of formaldehyde and horror. Glass jars filled with murky liquids sit on the shelf where exhibits float. I try not to think about one of the containers holding a name tag that reads Kevin. Take blood of human organism Kevin tastes Take blood of human organism Kevin, taste of unfulfilled dreams and unworn expectations. Blood of human organism homeless, high content of cheap alcohol and tuberculosis. Blood of human organism Michael, taste of efficient resource and artificial accumulation. Sure, we'll take the blood of Michael. The blood in this jar is a rich, almost glowing ruby hue. It looks healthy and full of energy. Michael, whoever you were on top. Champion's blood flows through you. You're probably something like energy drink for the undead. And yet, here you are in a jar. That's something to ponder. He abruptly lifts his head as I approach. You could have hurried up. He grumbles, but his tone reveals that he feels relief. The search could have taken even longer. Now, hand over the damn blood. My client finishes a jar and then grimaces. Ugh, for crying out loud. What the hell is this crap? He reads the note in the jar. Michael? Well, you were a lucky guy, Michael. Too bad I can't kill him a second time. Tastes like a happy family, a successful career, a retirement account, and this jerk probably never even had cockroaches. At least he's now Liquid Michael in a jar. He chuckles quietly. Yeah, there's something to it. Cool that you found human blood. Good job, you're sharp. Glad to please you, sir. And glad you no longer have to eat me. Haha, with that approach to business, you'll go far, babe. I'm going to wash my dirty face. Don't get bored. While he's not here, I have the perfect opportunity to wipe away the blood stains. I'm just scrubbing a pool of blood on my first day at work. An interesting story for Reddit. A wonderful tale. I'm doing just fine. Nobody has eaten me. Hey, your face is fixed. He looks so much fresher with the second half of his face, although his expression still resembles that of a constipated owl. I'll just stand here for a while, okay? Take a little break. Besides, there's nobody here with you right now. And just so you know, if you try to contact the werewolves, I'll take your head and crush it like a walnut. I'm David, by the way, a vampire, as you may have already guessed. Hi, David. Ugh. What an incredibly interesting way to start an acquaintance. Especially that part about the walnut. Nice to meet you. Pierre. Okay, Pierre. I knew a Pierre once. She used to trade kidneys in Venice Beach. She was a good girl till she got packed up. I don't like how you're smirking. There's no one else like me. You didn't know another Pierre. He's trying to provoke me, deliberately sharing the dirty details of his life to see how comfortable I can get. I suppose I'm already selling some kidneys now. Check the category. Yes, exactly 10 categories. A catalog? Do you seriously have a catalog? He leans forward, generally intrigued, peering into the catalog. Gremlin kidneys. Is that a delicacy? Why doesn't it say both delicacy and feel and animal venom? Because it's a universal product. Want some? I do. Looks like I found my best customer for today. Now I have a vampire here and he's regenerating. Wonderful. The main thing is to not accidentally blurt out something wrong. I need to be friendly. Are you sure you're a vampire, not a chupacabra? That'd fucking get me in too. Since when do vampires wear leather jackets? Don't you guys prefer capes and ruffles anymore? Thanks for not eating me, David. In reality, you're still a bit shaken up what just happened. Thanks for not eating me. David lets out a quiet chuckle. The guy clearly expects people to be afraid of him. He might have looked lost when he first arrived here, but now seeing my fear, he obviously feels right at home. It's not over yet. Although, you're too bony. And I'm sure you'd love to eat all that cheap crap, like instant noodles. People like that, their blood's just not tasty. Only if there's something more interesting. Only if there's nothing more interesting in that blood. So you don't like glutamine and cholesterol? They're the tastiest things in the world. No, sir. Let's get one thing straight. I am not food and I am not on sale. So does alcohol affect vampires too and other things? Now I'm curious. What? Got any suggestions? Of course. I have a fantastic deal on Sunoco vodka today. Only $10 for a case. Is that the same bootleg crap that a couple of people recently kicked the bucket from and a few others went blind? I'll take 2 cases. Yeah! Making business, guys! I really need to start my own business, of course. I hope Bob will be proud of me. Yes, to answer your question, alcohol affects us, but you need a middleman. You need some junkie or alcoholic and pump them up. Then you get plastered and turned into the happiest vampire in the world. David slightly grimaces as he moves his hand. Damn mutts. Probably not all the wound have healed completely. And does being a vampire doctor fall under my duties? I think Bob said it was mandatory. Point to the wound. I don't want to help you, but my employee contract requires that I have to help people. Point at the wound. Let me help. He looks at me skeptical. The offer of help is probably so foreign and unexpected to him that it leaves him momentarily dumbfounded. You... what? You want to play nurse? A flicker of confusion is replaced by something more intense. It's just a couple of scratches and a little piece of ass that will grow back on its own. I'm fine. If you don't let yourself be treated, my boss will lock us both in a dimension of horror where we'll be cleaning toilets with a fork for 2,000 years. I see, you're afraid of doctors, huh? Such a tough guy, yet scared of being treated. You mentioned werewolves. It's probably not just a scratch. Let me try to help anyway. What if I say this? Am I gonna die? Afraid? I'm not afraid of anything in this life. I'm the most fearless bloodsucker in the world. I'm not afraid of some nurse with crooked hands. I've dealt with such crap that you... Wait a second, are you trying to challenge me? I shake my head with the most sincere look of innocence of my life. Fine, damn it. Hand over your first aid kit. If another werewolf isn't hiding in there, I have no reason to worry. I decide to keep quiet about the very possibility that there might actually be a werewolf hiding in there. I'm not sure of anything in this cursed gas station. Damn you, go ahead. Get out your band-aids. Get out your band-aids with Dr. Chocola or whatever you're selling. God damn. David sheds his jacket, shirt, and t-shirt and settles into a squeaky stool next to the counter. He's about to face a serious trial, staying in a vulnerable position for a few minutes. For some reason, cruel fate hasn't made him claw-proof. He certainly looks like he was just thrown into a blender. Judging by those bullet scars, he has quite an interesting past. But maybe he was attacked by werewolf cowboys with guns. Most likely the former. Werewolf cowboys. By the way, I didn't know that corpses have doctors too. I thought the only doctors available to me now is the coroner. Coroner? I'm rummaging through the necromancy kit that was sitting under the counter. It's a heavy military style metal box with a faded label reading "Kit for Alternatively Living Organisms." Inside, besides standard bandages, there are some strange items: silver tweezers, vials of thick glowing liquid, additional fingers, and of course, an instruction manual. A cheap laminated brochure stained with something that looks like coffee. In the instructions, the first point states, determine whether you're dealing with a zombie. Ask your eternally living subject if they ever wanted to eat someone's brain. David is clearly not a zombie. Move on to the next. He glances skeptically at the pictures flashing in the instructions as I flip over. Zombies, necromancers, abominations made of bones, flesh, and cabbage swirl in front of his face like a memorizing kaleidoscope. And all of this lives in the city sewers? I don't know how you're gonna use bathrooms now. It would be great if you didn't notice that. Why do I have to deal with all this? I steal a glance at my visitor. I wonder if werewolves just clawed him up or if he managed to kill someone too. My instincts, something out of a Stone Age suggests that he could have. This guy has a killer's gaze. You see someone like him in the alley, your hand automatically reaches for your wallet and phone. I lower my eyes. Next point. Let's establish the nature of the injuries. What kind of wound can werewolves leave? I have to pee, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I am back. It's simple, looks like lacerations, claws, teeth, a bit of saliva, probably very contagious. Seems the damage was psychological. Tell me about your tragic past, as it says in the handbook. Tell me about your tragic past. As it says in the handbook, you need to tell me about your past. David pauses. The expression on his face reflects such genuine, deep confusion that I almost feel a bit ashamed. What did you want me to do? The horror of the threat of undergoing psychotherapy drives him to aggression, turning him into a feral beast. Give me that damn paper. David yanks the handbook from my hands. Janelle's the first sign of having problems. Hey, books are for employees only. You try to take it back. Resign yourself. Janelle's the first stage of having problems. Oh god, is this where I literally get myself eaten, guys? Oh no. Please. Please, I'm too young to die. Please. I should have saved before I did anything stupid. Oh boy. Hey, books are for employees only. Janelle's the first sign of having problems. And you know what the first sign is? That I want to shove you in a wood chipper feet first? It seems that was a rhetorical question. David mutters something under his breath, quite slowly, by the way. He probably doesn't read very well. Strangely enough, I thought vampires had large libraries. However, this guy's library is limited to the section on threats and insults. See? Torn supernatural wounds. You have to be supernaturally stupid not to notice that chapter. David says that with a clear sense of relief in his voice. His tragic past will stay with him today. I take the book back. I read through the medication I need and grabbed the regenerating extract for alternately living life forms. Now all that's left is to apply this stuff. I dip my finger in the jar and suddenly he grabs my hand. Do something wrong and I'll rip your tonsils out through your ass. Say in a calm, icy tone. Allow me to do my job, sir. I will be extremely careful. If you touch me, my boss will rip your soul out through your ass. You know, you have a fantastic talent of coming up with threats. You should write movie scripts for action movies. The phrase of any faceless representative of a service sector, my perfect shield against the surrounding world and the rude vampires that inhabit it. Watch yourself, you won't get a second chance. No, not my vampire doctor license. I apply this black goo to the wound. A puff of steam rises from the wound, and the air starts to smell like something is frying. It's probably very painful, but David remains calm. Not a single complaint, which is surprising. I hope it's not from your squid manager. Well, we all hope for that, buddy. Restore some justice. Be more careful. My moves become slow and deliberate. I do everything cautiously, barely touching the skin around the wound, allowing him to get used to the sting. I can see the tense muscles in his back and shoulders relax slightly. He's still wound up, but relief is starting to wash over him. Naturally, no thank yous or pleases from him, but at least he's no longer threatened to do something to my ass every 5 seconds. You know, David, every noble knight needs someone to tend his wounds after great battles. What are you talking about? What knight? What battles? I fought an alley stinking of urine against a bunch of dirty werewolves for territory on the outskirts of this godforsaken city. They tore my pants, and I had to take a new pair off a junkie who was lying in a puddle nearby. What am I? A knight of what? A knight of torn pants? Say with the pomp of a wizard. Wizard. You are a wolfhound knight. Oh, go to hell. David says this almost affectionately. It seems we're making progress in our relationship. I finish up. Surprisingly, the wounds really are healing. The scars won't beautify this man. Why are you doing all this? The question is asked in an astonishingly serious tone. He's driving me crazy, even more than the clown from earlier, it seems. I just want to help, lie. You want tips, and to go home and play The Sims and watch stupid shows. I just want to help, truth. You are an angel of mercy from the dirty gas station. Why? David is confused. In his systems of beliefs, action always equals benefit. I don't know why I'm just adding words. I'm throwing a wrench into this flawless, long-running mechanism. Let's just say I have certain fetishes. Oh God. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I got a lot of fetishes. I knew it from the beginning, doll. See, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm into that shit. You might have had half a face, but you were still sexy. You clearly have a few screws loose in your head. If you get pleasure from this, I won't even bother asking what those fetishes are. I just want to sleep in my coffin without any nightmares. All right, moving on. Screw this. I honestly don't care what's going on in your head. This is the most unconvincing lie I've heard in my life. He clears his throat. Thank you. What? Am I hearing things? I thought he didn't say such words. I'm even afraid to breathe so I don't scare off this rare exotic display of politeness. He says the words as if he's pronouncing it for the first time in his life. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. Just a couple more seconds and he's back in front of the counter. So the client is fed, clean, and healed, and yet he's still here, not putting any money on the counter, and the tip jar is lacking. I look at him. He's supposed to be full of energy, but instead he looks lost. David is deep in thought in that dark, gloomy little place that accompanies his mind. Can I do anything else for you, sir? The seemingly simple question stumps him. David frowns and looks past me for a while before responding. Yeah, you can do something. I'm curious about one thing. I haven't talked to a regular human in a long time. I wonder by regular human, does he mean my extremely natural essence? I'm no vampire, werewolf, or thieving gnome. Or does he mean my lack of criminal record and absence of drug and alcohol dependency? Or maybe he's looking for the perspective of an ordinary worker, a working class person, a gray collar. Does your face always look that funny when you're thinking about something? I didn't even get the chance to respond to his jab before he follows up. Let's conduct an experiment. Suppose you're now a free vampire, able to go anywhere you want, do whatever you want. Where would you go? David looks at me unexpectedly. Oh God. A lot of things depend on who exactly turned me into a vampire, who vamped me, what kind of superpowers, what weaknesses will I have, and who... What weaknesses will I have? Well, no more tanning, no reflection in mirrors. If you were ugly before, it's actually a bonus, right? You could enter without... You can enter without an invitation. Garlic doesn't scare you either. Holy water is trickier, depends on the situation, and a stake works, but piercing your chest would be quite the challenge. Piercing any part of you is quite the challenge, actually. Our skin is like steel, unless a particularly persistent werewolf comes along. Well, at least you can enter without an invitation. No need for unnecessary chit-chat with people. David looks at me unexpectedly. What kind of superpowers? A whole lot. We're particularly a superhero league. I'm sure it never crossed your mind that in reality, bloodsuckers could be way scarier than in sappy movies for girls. Looks like he's watched Twilight. Interesting. Some of us not only drink human blood, but also capture people to experiment on them. We turn human bodies into real nightmares of flesh and bone. Dr. Maru couldn't even imagine. They're vampire sorcerers who can rip your soul out of your body and make you work for them for eternity, literally. Hi, Pika Punchu. How are you? Hi. How are the vibes? I hope you're having a great day so far. Seems like I already have one of those sorcerers. His name is Bob, and he's checking his bills. There he is. I wonder what inner strength it took David not to flinch. Good, I'm tired and want a nap. Go take a nap then. Go take a nappy nap. And there are those who make your head explode literally with just a glance. But not all of us are just wicked bastards. We don't even have to kill a person to eat. Just drink a little instead of gorging yourself like a pig at a trout. But some don't care. They'll just drain all the blood and splash it everywhere. The forensics team is baffled why the people turn into sprinklers before dying. He seems to enjoy talking about how cool vampires are. Oh my god. That scared me. Oh my god. Hello, sorry. No, you're fine. I was not expecting it. Scared the crap out of me. Which one of these do you have? I got a decent list of what I could do. I'm not complaining. Imagine it. You never get tired. You can party all night long. Fuck all night long. Oh, nice. You're stronger than 10 thugs combined. Sorry. Well, except for 10 werewolf thugs. They might take some effort. If you want to shrink down and fly somewhere, you can turn into a tiny bat. Man, my neck is in so much pain today and it hurts. Ugh. Your reflexes become 100 times sharper. You feel everything. You see everything. You can hear a rat piss a block away. I don't want to hear what rats are up to. Stay silent. Let them continue. And finally, you can make people do anything you want. Absolutely anything. Are you sure the last one is due to your vampirism and not just because they're scared you'll beat them up? Are you sure the last one is due to your vampirism and not just because they're scared you'll beat them up? I kind of want to say that, but... David lets out a sharp, raspy laugh. You're right. Most law-abiding citizens avoid me by 100 miles. It's a working strategy in most cases, but sometimes you need a subtle approach, you know? The word subtle for this guy sounds almost comical. It's one thing to scare someone shitless. They give in to avoid being harmed. It's another when they act with full confidence that it's what they want. They don't even realize they're just vampire pawns now. Yes, I think I get it. He pulled that trick on me, too. David smiles, but this time his smile is strained. These are the words of someone stuck in a web of artificial connections and ash-related threads. Fear and supernatural compulsion aren't the best foundations for a strong friendship. David, you're a creature stuck in a web of artificial connections and ash-related threads. Your whole life is based on lies. I can enchant friends for myself. Wonderful. And make someone... I want to say this, but I feel like I'm going to get eaten. I'm going to save. I'm going to save. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my ass is gonna get eaten, so... Even if it's based on my ass, I don't care. If you're a bloodsucker, you'll live like this and no other way. It's in this snake pit, you won't make true friends. Vampires don't live in one big, beautiful house like in Twilight. They're like cowboys in the Wild West, constantly cutting and shooting each other and blowing up houses. David mentioned Twilight again. Oh my god. Don't think I'm whining. It's actually great. It keeps you on your toes. You'll get used to it once you adjust. Come to think of it, being a cowboy isn't so bad. Exactly, a great way to feel alive. Not so dead, you get it. He seems to enjoy talking about how cool vampires are. Back to the questions. And who are you before the bite? He opens his mouth ready to tell me off or mention something about butts again, but he stops himself. Probably his thank you sealed our fragile friendship. I'll tell you, but it's probably not relevant. Well, it's nothing. I was a nobody. I was just surviving as everything went to hell, unlike all those bastards born with a silver spoon up their ass. You ever see those happy American families on TV commercials? They sit at the table with a bowl of salad, smiling like idiots, and they have a dog. Well, that wasn't my case. My stepdad was a crazy guy who thought the best birthday gift was a smack on the head. He did teach me how to shoot properly, though. I left my family dump early. It's real dumb, but I thought I'd start a band and become a rock star. But as they say, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up faster. At first, I worked wherever I could, then found some guys to do some shady stuff with. There aren't many ways making a living in Los Angeles area. Can't exactly work the cash register, right? David jabs again, but without malice. The antisocial environment made him resentful of the middle and upper class, but it hasn't affected me yet. I wonder why. Hey, working the cash register isn't so bad. It'd be even better without customers like you. Ooh. Yeah, being a gangster would be cool, doing gangster things, riding motorcycles. He lets out a quiet chuckle. Come on, life isn't as fun as it is in TV shows. Mostly, we just sold diluted crap to junkies and solved problems. Sometimes, no person, no problem, you know? I prefer the part about motorcycles. That's it, that's the whole story. What about you? Oh lord, this is my chance to make up something cool, or do I just tell it as it is? I'm gonna tell him the truth. I have a single parent family and an art degree and no dog. He listens to how I end up in this dump, my job search and everything else. I didn't sell drugs in the alley, but it seems we still found some common ground. Got you. You're not in your element. David truly understands. Neither he nor I end up where we are. Neither of us knows what to do next. And we both love cheap noodles, but he can't eat them anymore. I win. You must be tired of those draw me requests, huh? I would draw you. Oh, like a French girl? He tries to look nonchalant, but his eyes show he's interested. Go ahead. I love beautiful doodles. He says the word doodles with such strange tenderness that it sounded more like a compliment than an insult. I pick up a pencil. Draw him as he is. Wow, what a face. I almost forgot what I look like. Bags under my eyes like a junkie. Silence hangs in the air while David examines the drawing. He clearly doesn't know how to react to this unexpected little act of normalcy. Looks cool. The last words are spoken in a barely audible, almost reverent whisper, unlike anything I've ever heard from him before. Two simple words said with all the sincerity this guy could muster. I could do something too. David takes the pencil from me and with deep concentration, almost sticking out his tongue, scribbles something. Whoa! He's an artist too, bro! A few minutes later, drawing appears before me. I never would have thought this guy was capable of that. Wow, beautiful. David clears his throat, embarrassed. Nothing special, just a doodle. That's so good. I was into a bit when I was a kid. Comics, all that stuff, nothing serious. I'd take the drawing for myself. All right, where were we? David looks at me unexpectedly. All right, you know what? I'd be a vampire, you know what? Excellent. He leans in closer when suddenly Oh no! I hear a wolf howling. I don't even have time to blink before David vanishes. Now he's a little bat hiding behind the cat. He's right there. He's so cute. What the fuck? Listen up. Don't say anything about me. Sit tight and behave, or you'll feel incredibly shitty. Trust me, if you rat me out to that mutt, I'll find a way to get out and twist your head off. The threat in his voice is completely lacking, mostly because his voice now comes from a very small, though angry bat. Werewolf. A werewolf is about to come here now. The creature steps in. Good evening, ma'am. A low, rumbling bass. Surprisingly calm and friendly. Can I pet you? I'm sorry. Pardon. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. Okay, I have the urge because I'm a maniac. Can I pet you? Ma'am? I'm not sure I understood you correctly. You want to pet me? He awkwardly shifts from paw to paw. That's very unexpected and, of course, flattering, ma'am. Don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of on duty tracking the supernatural. He looks around nervously. All right, you can, but just a little. I still have important business. Ah! Get the pet him! I reach out and pet him. The fur is warm and soft and thick. I immediately feel a low vibration. The werewolf is quietly, silently purring. Oh, he's such a good boy. You're such a good boy, aren't you? You're such a good boy. You're a good boy. At first, it's a barely noticeable movement, but then his short, fluffy tail starts to wag slowly, but confidently from side to side. He's a good boy. A very, very big, but good boy. He deserves praise. I'm the Princess Mononoke of this gas station. Although David doesn't seem thrilled, I pull my hand back. David's like, what the fuck? This bitch has werewolves? I thought she liked vampires. Sir, but he's such a good boy, though. You gotta pet the good boy. You gotta pet the good boy. Thank you, ma'am. It's been a while since I've been... Anyway, thank you. So, getting back to my purpose of visit. Apologies for the sudden intrusion, Edward, but you could call me Eddie. We're chasing down a certain pest. You haven't seen a vampire around here by chance, have you? You know, young, a bit scruffy, wearing a leather jacket. You see, here's the story. One of our packs nearly took out a vampire sire and his offspring a few hours ago. It was a tough battle. We suffered losses. We tried to track them and found one of them. Well, more like a pile of ash where he once lay. His eyes are like wide now. It seems one bloodsucker offered the other when he was weakened. Their family values are quite lacking. It seems patricide has occurred. David didn't tell me anything about it. Probably that's why he had all those questions about vampirism. He was trying to get advice on where to go next after killing his creator, but in a completely idiotic way. You see, ma'am, vampires are parasites on the body of our society. They drink blood like mosquitoes, but unlike mosquitoes, they kill their victims by draining them dry. He's so angry. He's like, bitch, that's not what we do. Not all vampires do that. They languish in boredom in their immortality and thus destroy human destinies. Playing with them, torment them, and derive a semblance of pleasure from their suffering. They are devoid of true feelings. I look at David, devoid of any feelings. He's shaking all over. So I would be extremely grateful for any help. Blackmail David. Sully glanced at the tip jar, then briefly meet David's eyes. Don't give David away. The bastard threatened me 5 minutes ago, and now he's small, trembling, and helpless. He's my bastard. I force a smile and say I haven't seen anything. A quiet, peaceful night. Eddie examines me closely. He's probably catching a faint scent of blood, but I call my demeanor, throwing him off. Strange. Well, okay, if he shows up, just give me a whistle. We won't far away from here. Good night, ma'am. The werewolf goes off on his important wolf business. David crawls out of his hiding spot. You could have turned me in. He stares into my eyes as if trying to peer into my soul and understand what it's made of. And that would have been a sensible decision. But I'm glad you're not one of the sensible ones. I'm never sensible. David says this with a genuine relief in his voice. He's grateful to me and now doesn't quite know what to do with that gratitude. He clears his throat awkwardly. So, what's the answer to my question? What would you do if you were a vampire? His gaze reminds me of a lost fighting dog without a master. He's restless and can't find his place. What an advisor he picked. May the Lord help him. I take everything life has to offer. Travel, entertainment, new experiences. The world is full of wonders, and you are immortal. All doors are open to you. He chuckles. Oh, still, water runs deep and all that. Pity the road of adventure led you to a stinky gas station. Maybe you're right. The world isn't limited to this lousy town. He says this quietly, almost to himself, looking at the window at the dark, empty highway. As if he just remembered there's something beyond this cage of alleyways and gangland showdowns. Here for future adventures. Yay! David is about to turn around and leaves when he suddenly stops. He pulls a crumpled piece of paper out of his pocket, scribbles a number on it, and then leaves it on the table next to my hand. And just as I reach for it, his hand covers mine, presses it to the table. His skin feels cold, rough from barely visible scars and blisters. This grave-like chill sharply contrasts with the warmth of my own hand. I feel a slight tingling but static electricity. Call me if you ever need a ride from work. I've got a couple ideas for what we could do before dawn. See you. Bro, I got his number! Let's go! I got a free dinner with the Mad King. I got a vampire's number. He's like, we got plenty of things we can do before the dawn rises, you know? Wink wonk. David says goodbye and leaves. The gas station sinks into absolute silence. Well, that was an interesting encounter. I really could have turned him in, but I didn't want to. Hang the drawing on the wall. Yay! For someone obsessed with ass-related threats, surprisingly, his hands are quite skilled. Also, now I also have a date invitation from a guy who wanted to make me his dinner half an hour ago. I survived another visitor. It seems I'm starting to get used to this job. Wiping off the sticky residue, hoping it was just spilled soda from the counter, I suddenly hear the crunch of gravel outside. Hoofs? This is definitely not another vampire. Nah, it's a demon! God damn! The stranger leans against the counter, trying to look casual, but the way his tail twitches betrays his nervous tension. Hi. He clears his throat. Hello, babe. My name is Victor. Are your parents pirates by any chance? Oh my god. No, sir, my parents are not. Aren't your parents farmers by any chance? You mean, are they rich pirates who could pay a ransom for me if you kidnap me? Please, sir, don't. What the fuck? Aren't your
parents farmers by any chance? What the fuck are these options? I hate all these options. I hate them all. No, sir, my parents are not pirates. I can almost read in his eyes. I've practiced this so many times that I'm still stumbling. He breathes in fits and starts and forces a nervous, trembling smile. It's very surprising that they aren't pirates, because you're a real gem, miss. You illuminate this dirty gas station with your glow. I mean, you clean it very well. This is not a compliment to you. It's just, forget it. You're a gem. Let's just leave it at that. Awkwardly smile in response to encourage him. I give him a light, hesitant smile. It's a bit awkward, a bit forced, but undoubtedly encouraging. Victor awkwardly smiles back, wagging his tail a little. Aw, he's so cute, though. I just want to take him home. Bob! Can I take one of the customers home? He's incredibly happy that I didn't start an exorcism ritual. Didn't call security, though there is probably none anyway. Or worst of all, the security of the establishment is my responsibility. Then his smile gradually fades and he looks away nervously. May I ask you a question? His face is burning. Victor takes a deep, frantic breath. His stomach is growling so horribly. I hope this guy is okay. Is it really that bad? I mean, is my flirting technique really that terrible? Awkwardness is a great style. I liked it. That might be the best compliment he's ever heard in his life. Probably the only one. You liked it? His voice mixes surprised disbelief and a shy glimmer of joy. I'm glad you like awkwardness because I have plenty of it. You probably noticed right off the bat. Is it really written on my face? Actually, I initially chose this tactic to charm you, miss. Of course, everything went according to plan. He coughs shyly and mumbles something to himself. Then he shifts his gaze back to me. Actually, miss, I'm here to acquire... He doesn't quite finish. We have a visitor. She stands next to the counter, clicking her mandibles impatiently. 2 packs of Brapsy, a pack of screaming cheese, and a bag of fairy fingers, darling. By the way, your gas attendant is a real sweetheart. It's frightening to imagine what my invisible colleague looks like. He hasn't even bothered to say hello. And hurry up. I need to rush. I have a lot of work waiting for me today. I'm starting to pack the order. At the same time, this incubus awkwardly tries to hit on the lady, and I thought we had and here I thought we had something special. Apparently, the failed Casanova decided to try his luck with a new victim. Wow, you seem so busy and cool, ma'am, and you must have a very wonderful job. She starts clicking her mandibles energetically, producing a buzzing sound that vaguely resembles laughter. Wonderful. Oh yes, wonderful. Wonderful for those who don't like to eat, sleep, or see their children grow. Really, the best job of all 9 worlds. Speaking of children... Victor barely recovers from her sarcasm when the lady immediately pulls out a wallet out of her bag and unfolds it. Over and over again. It seems endless. This is Goo Goo. He has his father's mandibles. Victor gazes into the abyss, and the abyss gazes back, revealing baby pictures. The seduction attempt has failed again. Like any mother, Lady Mantis loved her children, and considered it her sacred duty to tell every passing incubus about them. This is Gugo. He's in his rebel phase right now. He pierces mandibles. Can you imagine? He's making such a racket when he eats. The image of a larva in a biker jacket makes me snort and reminds me of David. And this is Gigi and Gaga. They're still larvae, but already so talented. What talents can larvae have? They just lie there and eat. I do too, though. Wait, don't think about that. You have very beautiful children, ma'am. All 20 of them. Incredibly cute. That's just the first wallet. Help him hand the lady her order. Oh, I got a bit carried away. I really am in a hurry. Here's your money, darling. Victor watches her disappear in the night and then turns to me with a grateful look. Thank you, miss. I couldn't handle 20 more kids. To be honest, I already broke down at the 8th. And I thought looking after her cat was hard. The lady left very little tip. Probably all her money went to the children. Victor suddenly remembers he came here to buy something. However, my visitors rarely recall that. I need a book. Victor scans the stinking supernatural realm of discount rotten chocolate bars. It's a guide for, well, you know, succubi and incubi. I don't remember what it's called, but I definitely heard something about it. Could you take a look? It's definitely not for me. It's for my less experienced friend because I'm, you know, employee of the month in my lair. He didn't specify whether he was the worst or the best employee of the month. Well, you know, life force harvesting for dummies or something like that. I hear him mumbling to himself again. Such a shame. I should have stayed home and rewatched that. Oh my god, I can never say that anime. I can never pronounce this anime, but I feel ya. It's a pretty good anime. I'm heading to the storage room. Just a few hours before, I was rushing around looking for blood for some hungry monster. Now all these vials, eyes, and tentacles seem less ominous. A gigantic dead moth lies on the top of one of the boxes, or perhaps it's just very tired. I'm rummaging through the books section, deep in between baboon metaphysics and limits of patience on your dead servants. I find the desired volume. I come back from the storage room holding this forbidden mind-bending treatise titled Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Demons and Everything You Didn't Want to Know About Them. Wow, this is definitely better than those PDF guides from various sites for. Wait, what just happened? What is wrong with this game? Is the game broken? Never mind who. Wow, this is clearly not for the whole family. Is the game broken? Oh my god. Okay, let's study it. Why is everything black? Let's go back into it. Maybe this is a demo, so it could just be that it's broken. But we will exit out of it and go back into it and see if that will work. We'll see. This would be very unusual if he just paid me, tipped me, and moved along. I expected too much from this life. In fact, this is the most entertaining educational lesson. I certainly won't be unnecessary. Maybe it's just, this is, I don't know. This guy looks like those pictures are enough to make him faint. The sooner this is over, the sooner I could send him on his way. Oh, there it goes. I find a cozy spot next to the counter. I pull the grimoire closer. I open the book and the pages, yellowed and brittled with age, release a cloud of dust and indecent, horrifying desires. Incubi. The nature of tempting rogue. Hoofs of desire. Tempting rogues. Oh, that's me. Yes, definitely me. Hoofs are just like mine. You have no idea how awful they clomp, especially on tiles. When you stick to the fridge at night, the whole house wakes up with you. Everyone thinks there's a big clumsy cow living in your apartment. You know, Victor, you look more like a sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, I think you really are an incubus. They're all purple. What are even these options? I don't even know. Oh, you're right. All incubi really are purple. I think my skin color was just some kind of coincidence. You know, like when you create a character in a video game and just spin the color wheel until you stumble upon something weird. He gives me a cautious look, as if not entirely sure about the coolness of his purple hue. I know what you mean. When I was created, someone also spun the wheel. By the way, I was created in Spore. I love the color purple. Too bad I'm not purple. Shakes head sadly. I was created in the game Spore. That's why I'm so ugly. I love the color purple. His face immediately brightens with a smile. Yeah, well, I think it's pretty cool too. It's nice to know you like my, what is it called? Demonic feminine phenotype? Uh-huh. Victor turns his attention back to the book and runs his clawed finger down the lines. Incubi. Appreciators of the vibrant hues of the soul. They draw power not from blood or life force, but the pure potential energy of mortal emotions. And although a refined bouquet of positive emotions is the preferred ambrosia, ambrosia? What a fancy word. A practice I was told all the cool people are here. Heck yeah, all the cool people are here. Also, hi. Welcome back in, Panda. A practitioner, there we go, can also sustain themselves with more coarse fecal energies of negativity. How's your evening going? How are the vibes, by the way? It's always a pleasure to see you back in chat. But yeah, all the cool kids always come here. Only because I provide the bestest of good vibes. How is this amazing fox doing? Aw. Well, thank you for calling me amazing. And I'm doing all right. I'm surprised that my throat isn't dead from last night after doing almost 12 hours of also visual novels of speaking words, and now I'm playing another visual novel.
This one, the name of it is not on Twitch, so that's why the category is under games and demos. But this game is called Don't Eat the Cashier. And basically, I just gotta like flirt my way through customers and make sure they don't eat me. But I'm actually having a great evening so far. I'm having a great evening. I'm doing amazing. I wish my neck didn't hurt. My sending hugs. I feel like you need them. I do love hugs. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love a good hug. I will also give you a hug back as well. Just pretend that I am wrapping my arms around you and I'm giving you a giant bear hug, which actually I can do this. There we go. Despair, horror, and humiliation provides quick, albeit unpleasant, rush of power. It is no wonder that now, with an argument with someone in the comments, I feel like I've eaten a few raisins. Eat raisins. I just wish my neck was not giving me so much pain today. But I know I'm getting squeezed to death. I would never squeeze you to death. I mean, I would give you a big old bear hug. Although, depending on how tall you are, I might have to grab my step stool, though, to give you a hug, because I am only 5'4". I'm pretty short. So if you're super tall, I might have to grab my stool to step on and give you a hug. Because a lot of people I know are like 6 feet or 6 feet plus, and I have to step on a stool to be able to reach them to give them a head pad and all that stuff. That's a constitutional right, right? Right to bear hugs. Exactly. Judging by the expression on his face, he's clearly isn't cut out for horrors and humiliations. His limit is probably arguing on 4chan. Also a kind of source of horrors and humiliations, but still, it's a bit different. An incubus can, albeit less effectively, form a symbolic connection by feeding off a single consenting mortal vessel. Holy shit. Oh, shit. I'm dumb. The mortal vessel, in turn, can absorb some of the power from the incubus, among other things, their immortality. Wow, sounds like a decent deal. I'm certainly always have plenty of emotions, mostly hatred for the fact that to earn money I have to work. A whole mountain of raisins for Victor, or whatever he called it. What a relief, just one person. The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers makes me feel sick. Strangers are the scariest thing right after rent. But I love communicating, well, sometimes. Oh, well, it's cool when you get along with people. Some people are probably just made for that, and me, well, I'm just me, and I always feel like I'm saying something wrong, because I usually do say something wrong. Sometimes I'm doing it, seems like I'm doing it right now too. So yeah, getting attached to one person, you don't have to try to constantly impress strangers. That's just a dream. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. Techniques of rogue seduction, juicy emotional juices, using lavish energies of what the fuck word is that? Thermurgical purposes? I don't even want to know. I don't even know what that fucking word is. Do you have a favorite visual novel? Ooh,
That's a tough one. There's a lot of visual novels I really love. The one that I absolutely love right now, and I'm waiting for it to be completed, and I actually read it on stream, is called Promises to Keep. It's a furry yaoi visual novel. It was super cute. I could go back to it and like try the other routes with the different characters, but right now I went the raccoon route because I loved my boy Hunter. He's such a sexy raccoon boy. Oh, he is so sexy. Anyway, I also really like the visual novel Do Not Take This Cat Home. It was really funny, and I got all the possible endings. But I also played Help! I'm stuck in a yandere visual novel. That one was also really, really good visual novel and everything. But visual novels, I really love. Mine's Doki Doki. Honestly, I have not played that one. Surprisingly, I've not played Doki Doki. Of all the visual novels, I have not played that one, which is surprising that I have not, because, yeah. I don't know why I haven't not played it yet. I think it's free on Steam, but I just haven't played it yet. So I might have to add that onto my list. I just like how it messes with the game files. Oh, it does? Weird. But yeah, I need to play Doki Doki. I hear a lot of good things about it and everything. I just haven't played it. I play visual novel. I played like a lot of free visual novels on Steam, and right now I've been playing a lot of visual novels on, I think it's called like ishi.io, because I like to see what people create and everything, and you know, like these are visual novels that people probably haven't even heard of yet or anything, and I like to give them a try because, you know, they're demos, and I like to see, you know, I like to see their work and all the, you know, the time that they put into the games that they made, and you know, I like to give like a little bit of feedback. Like so far, I'm really liking this visual novel. I'm pretty sure it's a demo. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I downloaded a bunch yesterday. But I'm really liking it. Although I think there are parts that are missing, because like right now this is black. Or maybe maybe they just decided to make it black like that. But I like this one so far. It's called Don't Eat the Cashier. If you do remember to check the game files every now and then, it drops some cool things. Don't want to say too much, though. Don't want to spoil in case you want to play it. I do want to play it, so I do appreciate you not going more into detail, because yeah, surprisingly I have not really seen too much of Doki Doki, so honestly I'll be going into it blind. But I've just heard like good things like about it. I know it's like a psychological, I think it's like a psychological horror almost. I just want to not starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. I don't need to be the lusty cousin of Doctor Strange. His finger finally jabs at a random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letters. He seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially that part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letters. Who writes love letters anymore? This should apply to text messages now, right? But this is a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to a more complex seduction methods. He pulls out a pen from somewhere, a cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm on the end. I hand him a grease-stained napkin, like everything in this rotten place. The book says to convey aching adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Victor starts scribbling something on the napkin. Oh god, what the fuck did you just draw, Victor? Maybe something like this? This conveys aching adoration perfectly. Oh, God. There was one I started, but haven't gone around to finishing, called Lucy, the Eternity She Wished For. I don't think I've heard that one. No, Victor, try again. I should be helping him, right? Man. Sir, I feel like I should just lie to your face. Really? You think so? Thanks. I don't want to get eaten, so I just gotta lie to this man's face. He's such a cutie patootie anyway. I mean, it's obviously a silly picture, but it has a lot of layers of meaning, you know? It's like it's saying, I'm just a humble being unworthy of your gaze, but I'm supported only by crumbs of your affection. Victor continues to flip through the book. Recognizing the desire of the vessel, he scans the first few lines of the text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candid conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desires. He glances at me. What does Vessel Pure want? This vessel wants money! This vessel wants stable mental health. Doesn't anybody. This vessel wants fame, love, and adoration. The vessel wants to become the new Sandro Botticelli. This vessel is a simple human sofa and cuddles on it. This vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible. Let's not linger, young man. This vessel wants a simple... There is one I played that involved cat girls called Neko Koro. I thought the art on that one was cute. Ooh, cat girls? I'm gonna have to check that one out. I love being a good cat girl. Now give me something with a fox girl. Now we're at it. Although I'm probably the only fox girl you guys need. I'm a simple fella. I just want cuddles. Oh great, and pizza, right? Pizza! Heck yeah, baby. In his eyes, the genuine sympathy and an understanding of every delicate string of my unfortunate lonely soul. It's honestly quite a simple desire. I think if the criteria for the second person on the couch aren't too strict, I can easily help. Though, sometimes I comment too loudly on what's happening on screen. I hope that's not too much of a problem. We need a visual novel about pure love. I don't know about that, guys. I don't even know what that visual novel would be. Hell, Pierre is stuck in a yandere visual novel, and I have to make my way through all these yandere guys and survive. That would be a good one, wouldn't it, guys? I'd be like, oh man, which one do I choose? I want to fuck them all. No, that wouldn't be a problem at all, my dude. If we get the cuddle, that's fine. Sometimes you just can't help but make a stupid comment 10 or 20 in 5 minutes. Especially when you know some facts about the movie. We continue to study the villainous seduction manual. The act of verbal seduction and slippery flattery would be chaotic, but 10 out of 10 would play again. It's a visual novel, and I voice act all the things, so you guys get to hear my lovely voice, and all you guys get to do is just get to choose the decisions I make. This is where I would like destroy my vocal cords of like trying to voice male characters and my own voice. I mean, voicing my own voice would be easy, I would just have to talk. But voicing males, the only kind of like deep kind of voice I could do is like this one, like the act of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. But I can't do that. I don't really have deep voices. Sup? I don't know. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. We examine the first paragraph where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac? I probably said that wrong. God damn it. For the ego. Words are hard, guys. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is very simple. Say nice things, don't say unpleasant things. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the Champs Elysees, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much even for me. Victor clears his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. You have very elegant ear shape. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you noticed that my ears are very elegant. Very, very shaped elegantly. Thank you, Victor. No problem. I mean, they really are. They are very elegant curve. Aesthetically pleasing. 11 out of 10 on the ear attractiveness scale. Ears on my head are 11 out of 10. Will there ever be a happier day in my life? He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. Actually, you seem so calm and collected. You remain polite no matter what. Patient. That's an incredibly rare phenomenon, especially in a place like this. You have an incredibly strong... You have to be incredibly strong to stay so cool under such pressure. This person is struck down by ordinary basic politeness that says a lot about our society. Smile. That wasn't bad. He smiles gently in response. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. I would never have thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul and not the other way around. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh, it's metaphorical. The text describes the principle of mirroring, subtle, borrowing mannerisms, speech patterns, and even express opinions of the victims to create a sense of closeness and understanding. The path of least resistance to gaining mortal attachment. Oh no. What about all the stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? My mom lied to me, didn't she? With similar interests. Ugh. What do normal people like? Football and the weather? Yep. But I ain't no ordinary person. Don't know who made them, but someone had made cookies and chocolate-covered pretzels and brought them over. They're so good. What? I want cookies and chocolate-covered pretzels. That sounds good. I want some. I want some. Definitely not anime or Dark Souls. Bro, what? I like anime. Dark Souls, I couldn't get past the first area, but I'm just not really good at Dark Souls-esque games. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is not a bad idea for sure. Bruh. Victor, you're looking at the wrong thing. I'll ship them over Ship them over via Fox Prime. Perfect. Perfect. All right, practice. The book says that practice is a key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me. Play along with me, please, like we just met. Beautiful mortal soul, I have appeared to you in half dreams so many times, but I finally decided to find you in reality. I won't let you go so easily again. Even though the words aren't the most elegant, there's something supernatural about them. I begin to feel a pull. A shiver runs down my spine. Come on, you don't have to pretend to get close to someone or make friends. I love to talk about Silent Hill soundtrack. Oh, should I give in to the feeling? But I want to talk about the Silent Hill soundtrack. If you could pick a game from your childhood to be remastered, which one would you pick? Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. I used to play the what is it called? Like the Tasmanian tiger? Is that what it was called? I don't know. It was like, I remember his name was Ty. He had like a boomerang. He had like different boomerangs. I played a lot of that game. I would love to see that remastered. I mean, I've also played the Dragon Age games, and I definitely would love to Tamagotchi, or whatever those animals are called. Tamagotchi? Like the little like things on the little thingies? No, it was a game. I don't know. Let me look up on the internet. My brain might be stupid. No, it is. It is called Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. It was a good video game. I would love to see that remastered. I loved it. But also, if they remade Dragon Age Origins, that would be really cool too. But honestly, those games are perfect the way they are. Sometimes I'm worried about them remaking stuff because... Have you ever played Wizard 101? That used to be my bread and butter back then. Honestly, I never actually played Wizard 101. I used to see like advertisements for it and everything, and I was like, oh my god, that actually looks really cool, but I actually never actually played it. I actually played like Neopets and shit like that. I played like Neopets and I think a long time ago I did like RuneScape, like old school RuneScape, but yeah. But I never did Wizard 101. I never did oh, what was the other one? I don't know. Club Penguin, never did that one. Never did that. Oh, come on, you don't have to pretend to get close to someone or make friends. I'd love to talk about Silent Hill Country. If it's not Neopets, then fuck it. Pure Love Gaming 2025. If it's not Neopets, I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Fuck it. Fuck it up. Oh, man. Sir, I know you're trying to practice, but ma'am, sir, I don't know why I'm calling you ma'am. My brain dead. Sir, you don't need to pretend. I've already fallen for you. Victor's carefully crafted seduction expression shatters into pieces. His eyes widen. He blinks several times and his gaze ignites with pure delight. You really want to talk about Akira Yamamoto's industrial soundscapes and how they create an all-encompassing sense of psychological horror that reflects the protagonist's inner turmoil? Because, I mean, I used to trip hop elements in the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack is criminally underrated. Criminally. Oh, I mean, Yes, mortal, your interest in such esoteric melodies is quite intriguing. He chuckles softly. But you're right, pretending is very exhausting. You can never truly be close to someone if you're always pretending. Though, I don't really need that, do I? I just need juicy, sweet emotions. Well, who am I kidding? I'm the most pathetic incubus in the world. I need more than just that. He's flipping through the treatise a bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growls again. It seems he could use an emotional snack. I think we've covered all the important stuff. I suppose it's time to wrap things up. He starts to rise from the floor. Wait. How did it happen that no one explained anything to you? Even I had a briefing. A 2-minute one. I'll tell you, but promise you won't laugh? I promise. Relief washes over his face. Yes, wonderful. Accidentally sold my soul on the dark net. No! Victor! Why did you sell your soul to the dark net? God damn it. He holds a dramatic pause. Go on. Fuck. What an idiot I was. I dropped out of college back then because of the constant stress, moved into a tiny dump and barely left my apartment. I was scrapping by with some freelance work. Sometimes I chat with various anonymous folks on 4chan, people without names, gender, or age. And then I stumbled upon a stupid ad. What did I have to lose? Definitely not a demon. 7566 in the chat offered me a chance to escape loneliness. Later, after I turned into this creature, he told me he did it for laughs. No! No, you fell for the definitely not a demon? That's my username. Definitely not a Firefox. 69. He left no instructions, just wrote "get good" in chat and deleted all contacts. Get good? No! No! You got hit with the get good! No! No! Oh, this guy. Somebody. He's been emotionally damaged. Oh, God. Oh, God. He was curious to see if I could handle it. His chance to escape loneliness turned out to be putting me in an incredibly deadly situation. He lifted his eyes to me. This memory is a fresh wound to him. Before I could even respond, he jumps up from the floor. But I've already wasted enough of your time. He clumps his way to the counter. Well, to be honest, I didn't really understand much. Those chapters are so strange. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But you know what? It was great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. I think I even ate properly, finally. Positive energy, I mean. Thanks for the lunch. I'm not sure if I need to pay for that too, but I'll leave some money just in case. His tail twitches awkwardly. I haven't really interacted with people since college killed my will to live. I feel that too. I'm glad I'm done with college too. I felt strange not to feel like an idiot around someone. Thank you very much. Victor, will you give me your number too? Holy shit! He filled that tip jar! Holy fuck! Yay, I'm not gonna have to go into a dimension of sorrows and suffering and have to clean a restroom with a fork now. He tosses some money into the jar and takes a deep breath and adds, and maybe someday we could, well, hang out together. Not as a lesson, just play some silly games like Friends. Why not as friends? We could make it a date. Wiggle eyebrows. Wink wonk. A date? His tail starts wagging wildly, knocking over 3 bags of chips and a can of soda and a bottle of Gloomy D. I'm in. Of course. I'm ready. He struggles to rein in the flow of enthusiasm and takes a frantic breath. See you then. Goodbye. Bye, Pierre. Good luck with your shift. It was nice to meet you. Sorry, you didn't give me your number. The gas station returns to silence, broke only by the hum of refrigerators and my own too loud thoughts. So, a crazy god, a vampire thug, a shy incubus walk into a gas station. Sounds like the start of a really bad joke. My life is now a joke. Just great. I just wanted to pay my bills. I didn't sign up for interdimensional quarrels and therapy sessions for the undead. But on the other hand, I wasn't Ian, and I wasn't turned into pieces of furniture. By the standards of this night, that's a resounding success. I cautiously glance at the door to Bob's office. There's a low, guttural humming like a giant, disgruntled computer tower was working inside. The clock on the wall indicated that it was the end of my shift. With a heavy sigh of relief, I began closing up the place. Finally, I walked to the front door, insert the key to the lock, and was about to turn it when suddenly... Organism! I jump in place, nearly dropping everything. Organism, your performance has exceeded all my algorithm predictions by 47.3%! You are not just an organism. You are an efficient, flawless machine of generating currency. I am feeling an emotional your kind describes as managerial pride. If you keep up this good work, the possibility of receiving a 25-cent bonus will become not just a hypothetical, but quite real. Go, organism, restore your energy resources in return for further exploitation. What a relief. He vanished as suddenly as he appeared, leaving nothing but ringing silence behind. I stood for a few seconds, processing what I heard. Then I slowly turned the key in the lock. Click. First shift completed. I survived. One moment I tapped out and just chilling. The next, I almost have a heart attack. All I thought was, what the fuck? What the fuck, so much aggression? Why is she yelling, LMAO? That's what I use for Bob's voice, because he's a tentacle monster. I survived. And now, I can do anything, which means... Ooh. Oh shit! Call David, call Victor? Ooh. Wait, return the store to Bob, a romantic evening waits for you? Bro. Ooh, okay, who do I want? I don't know. Do I want vampire? Do I want incubus? Do I want tentacle monster? I know, I want my cutie boy. Victor promises to come faster than the wind. True to his word, when his car pulls in the parking lot, he nearly knocks over a trash bin. My bad. It's an old, well-maintained car, clearly inherited by his grandfather. Inside, it's warm and smells nice. His apartment is exactly as I imagined. A bit cluttered, but cozy. Oh, we play games together! Soon I get humiliated by my very first boss. Victor, still next to me, laughs. It's not that you're bad at this, as you say. It's just that I'm a nerd with a whole lot of free time. His fingers glide effortlessly over the buttons. I felt at ease. For the first time in a long while, no fear, no tension, just two people playing video games. Rest my head on his shoulder. He freezes for a second, then a blush appears on his violet cheeks. He coughs awkwardly, but doesn't pull away. Instead, he gently leans his head towards mine. Pierre, you've made me so happy in just one evening, and I'll do everything I can to make you happy. I close my eyes, listening to the quiet clicking of the buttons. An incubus partner. My partner's an incubus, and he's better at Souls-like games than I am for now. Nah, I think he always will be. I'm terrible at Soul-like games. Something very interesting is definitely happening with my life. Yeah, we did it, guys! Yay! Woo! I need more of this game. I need more. I need more. I need more. Give me more. Anyway, that was don't eat the cashier, guys. Don't eat the cashier. Don't eat me, please. I don't taste delicious. I'm not good at all. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good at all. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I was debating probably playing another visual novel, but I don't know. I don't know. You guys decide. Do you want me to read another visual novel, or do you want me to go to bed? Oh my god, I didn't mean to zoom in. I'm so sorry. Should I rest the rest of the evening? Or should I play another visual novel? What would you guys want? I'll let you guys decide. I will let you guys decide the fate of the evening. Cause I have, oh shit. Can I have that back? So we have 14 days with you. That is a demo because only 5 days are out so far. I have mitosis. I have Please Don't Hate Christmas, which is a yandere Christmas visual novel, which I feel like would be perfect for the holidays. And then I have my personal hater, which is also, I believe, a demo. I think mitosis is also a demo. So I think all the rest. So I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you guys decide. I'll do a poll if you guys want. Do you guys want a poll? I'll do a poll. If I can figure out my life right now. Stream manager. How do I set up a poll? All right. Anything that's fine with me. I'm just here for the vibes. Oh, okay. There, I started a poll, guys. I started a poll. Ugh, I am gonna drink though, because my throat. But yeah, because I have 4 others that I could definitely do. Like I said, there's one that's called 14 Days with You. That one I know is a demo because only up to 5 days is out. There's mitosis. That's okay. Sounded so disappointed, like someone ate the food you were waiting all day for. What sounded so disappointed? I'm sorry. What? What did I do? Sorry. Please Don't Hate Christmas. This one is complete. This is a full version. And then my personal hater. I don't remember what this one is. I think my personal hater, I feel like that one's also a yandere one. I can't remember. I know the Christmas one is the yandere one. I know that one is. I know that one is. I know that one is. I forgot I got distracted halfway through typing that. You're like, now I don't even remember why I said that. my goodness. Ugh. You know what? Maybe I will do another visual novel. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Fuck my voice. But I think I might do my personal. I'll take what is memory for 500. What is memory? What is anything? What is life as we know it? Excuse me. What is these different ones? What is 32? What is this one? I don't know. Let's try my personal hater. Is that what that is? I want to say this one's also a demo, but I honestly can't remember now. Holy shit. Can I are you in the game capture? Sometimes they don't appear right away, so I gotta like switch scenes and then go here, and then sometimes the game appears. Aha! It's actually gonna work? Are you gonna work? Aha! It works, guys. It works. Woohoo! Woohoo! Anyway, let me set my ass down. Let me set my ass back down. Boop. Boop. Yoop. Shoop. Shoop, 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 shoop. Boop. Anyway. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. There's that. And then where did... Okay, there it is. Oop, shit. Preferences. Okay. Alright, here we go. I used to be a YouTuber back in the day. Just a silly thing that most kids did when they were bored. There was nothing special about my videos, so I wasn't really popular. Like, at all. I had a maximum of 300 views. I mean, that's more than... I don't even get that... I don't even get that many. I think at most, I've gotten... I don't know, 50? But despite my small recognition or lack thereof, I had one particular fan who liked to leave comments on my videos. Except this fan was no ordinary fan. In fact, he was a hater who would write mean stuff under my videos. Aw, man, I hate those type of people. Like, that take the time to just be a bully on the internet. I was a little kid back then, so being harassed by a stranger on the internet made me anxious. So for that reason, I deleted his comments. However, soon I find out it was useless. He would somehow know about it and just write new and more vicious comments. The only thing I could do was just ignore his very existence somehow. To my surprise, I continued filming stuff despite having a weird hater who was obsessed with hating on me. And yet, with my lack of popularity, I decided that it'd be best if I just quit what I was doing and call it a day. It's been a long time since then. I'm not on the internet anymore, like, at all. The only account I have is for the chat of the company I work for. Maybe it's just a trauma that I don't dare to go back online. Anyway, I'm doing good now. Living my life and stuff like that. Moved out of my parents' house, working at my big girl job and enjoying reality. However, at one point, I was curious to watch my old videos. Just like that, I spontaneously felt like revisiting my childhood. After all, I've forgotten a lot of things since then. When I click on one of the videos, I see dozens of comments from that one account. 80 Hazard. It's the same hater back that harassed me out of YouTube back in the day. He was talking to himself under each of my video comment section. It was pretty funny to see he used the replies under his own comments as a diary. Coincidentally, I came across a relatively recent comment from him left 3 weeks ago. In there, he wrote about how he hated me for being so quick to break under his pressure and ridicule me for cowardice. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't do that growing up. I'm surprised I did not do that. Like, just cry when people said mean things to me. I recently actually had someone say mean things to me on the internet, and it was during a time where it was a weekend that was not best for me because I had recently lost my dog, and so I was like bawl crying and everything, and it was bad. I literally got on Twitch and I had like 15 whispers. I had 15 whispers. And it was not a good time. It was not a good time. There were also accusations of me being self-centered for abandoning the channel without thinking of others. His confession shocked me a bit, but in a comedic way. The sick psycho was still commenting under my 6-year-old videos and sometimes was even begging me to come back. Realizing that I was afraid of this jerk was humiliating and funny at the same time. So I decided to put him out of his misery and hide my videos from everyone but myself. This way, he wouldn't even be able to continue commenting since there was nothing to comment under. If I only knew the reaction that would follow after that decision of mine. Uh-oh. Burger! Chicken burger! Oh boy! My absolute favorite! I love burgers! Especially juicy slices of tomato mashed with the juicy ground chicken patty. The place I go all the time for these burgers makes some kind of special garlic sauce. That sounds fucking good right now. And it hits my receptors every time I take a bite out of this work of fast food art. No matter how bad I feel, a burger like that always makes me feel better. You know what? A juicy ass burger always makes your day better. And this day is no exception. Call me a fat ass and I wouldn't even give a damn. What a beautiful sunset. Incredible view. I'm so happy to be able to witness it here today. It's a feeling that I can't describe through words. Maybe that's all I needed. A juicy burger, a free evening, and a nuclear red sunset. Ah! I felt a sharp pain in my neck. Before I could turn around, my vision was blurring and my brain felt like it had boiled to mush. Wasn't I all alone right now? Someone just hit me in the neck. My back. Woke up already? Good morning, kitten. Cringe. What? I tried to keep my eyes open, but the fatigue in my body made it hard to do so. I think they forgot to color in their background here. I know this is a demo, but... Though in a matter of second, adrenaline hit my whole body and I woke up really quickly. What? Where am I? My heart was racing, but when I heard the sound of a chair after moving my leg... My leg! I looked over at the stranger sitting next to me. He seemed surprised by something. Don't worry about that. I won't do anything to you. If you will behave, that is. The hell is he on about? Who is he even? I've never seen him my whole life. He's just like he literally looks like a typical hater on the internet. Like braces and acne. I'm kidding. I don't. That's very judgmental. As you've already noticed, you're in my basement right now. Don't bother calling for help. I've already made sure this place is soundproofed. You'll just waste your energy like that. What? Already remembering me? You know? The playful curiosity on his face was replaced by disappointed grimace. Is that so? All right. Well, it can't be helped, I guess. I was hoping you'd try to get to know me, but it wasn't meant to be. What is he talking about? Have I told you my name yet? No. Ah, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Noah. He paused for a moment to study my face. He looked serious, but not threatening somehow. Noah, why am I here? He sighed, disappointed, but instantly returned to his initial playfulness. I could tell you everything, but that would be really boring. let's play a game. And if you guess the reason why you're here, I'll unchain you. What do you think? Want to play? If not, then I'll understand. I could tell you everything immediately, but you'll stay chained here. Right. I'll play then. Perfect. As soon as I said that, Noah made himself comfortable in his chair and leaned forward on the back of it. Well, let's see. You kidnapped me because I'm your obsession. Huh? Who do you think you are? Oops. He looks kind of mad. To be fair, I should have known better than to say something unserious while being chained up and at his mercy. Then why did he do it? Then why did you do that, ho? It's not because you love me to death, then why? Ahem. First of all, there are more reasons to kidnap someone besides obsession. Second of all, how dare you? Really? Who do you think you are to say that shit to my face so blatantly? Do you understand the situation that you're in right now? Even if you were right, which is not the case, let's be clear. Why say it so confidently? Like you're not the one who is chained up into this basement. God knows where by God knows who. Well, is it because I'm hot? At least? Oh, that was really mad. Listen, if you're kidnapped, you just gotta be fucking confident and just be like, bro, you kidnapped me, obviously, because I'm your obsession. Right? No, okay. Is it because I'm cute, right? It's because I'm hot, I'm cute, right? Obviously, someone would want to kidnap me and put me in their basement because I'm adorable. I'm the cutest little thing ever. Listen, I played games already where I've been chained in the basement. I know how to handle these situations. I know. I seduced a serial killer. That was also another visual novel that I really enjoyed called Bloody Painter Dating Sim. Because I know how serial killers' minds work. Well, now he's really mad. I know that I could have behaved like... I know that I should behave like a normal victim right now, so I could have more of a chance to survive or even escape this place, but something in me wants to be silly. Kind of wrong time for that, though, gotta admit. You are so much more annoying than I thought. Seriously. So you knew me before, or what? Please tell me. I'm dying from curiosity. You may not know me, but my true name, since you were not curious enough about me. But maybe Hazard 80 tells you something more? Hazard 80? Wait, are you that guy who hated on me for no reason? Thank goodness you got it so quickly. I was afraid I had to show you the account to remind you of myself. But I guess my comments did get under your skin back then, if you can remember my nickname today. I'm so happy. This whole time it was you? Are you shitting me right now? Please tell me it's a prank of some sort. Now, don't get full of yourself. Who in their right mind would prank a no-name like you with a no-name channel like that? I'm so lost right now. It's not even a dramatization. It's been so many years since I've uploaded these videos, and I hid them recently too. How the hell he was able to catch me so fast? Does he live in the same city that I live in? What are the odds that I'm still in my city right now? So you kidnapped me because you hate me that much? Particularly. There are different reasons on why I did that besides hate. Joke to tease him? Flirt to tease? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to dial this up to 100 Riz right now. Oh. I think I'm starting to understand those reasons. Huh? Really? And what are those reasons? You really are obsessed with me. No? I just told you it's because of my hatred towards you. Why do you keep saying that, huh? You want to die or something? If you say I want to, will you kill me, honey? Something tells me you wouldn't. And not because you don't want to give me what I want, but because you love me. He blushes like crazy. I think I hit the right spot. Shut up, you weirdo. How can you say such things to me? You're a captor. You really are shameless. But if I'm wrong and you didn't do it out of love, why is your basement is arranged so perfectly to keep a kidnapped person here? Don't tell me you didn't plan to do this for a long time. Well, so long that you kept arranging this basement to my comfort. You've been working your way through it for sure. Great. Noah ran away after failing to think of a valid reason for my unwilling stay here in the basement. Even though I'm pressuring him into seduction with no serious intention, I think I'm getting under his skin and he starts to give in. My points are valid after all. I'm not sure what will come out of this game of mine. Let's just wait, I guess. I would have searched around the basement to see what I could use for my advantage, but it's really dark in here. There are no windows for the street lights to help me adjust the darkness to. The only reasonable action is to lay back on the bed and try to fall asleep. I fall asleep really quick. And I feel like I would have a hard time falling asleep, but I'm just like, yep, I'm out. I was having suspiciously good sleep of my life. Before, it was interrupted by the clicking of dishes right under my ears, that is. Woke up already? Here's your breakfast. Please eat. Thanks, honey. Shut up, you weirdo. What? Did I say something weird for you to react like that? You just called me honey. And you don't think it's weird? I don't. Just please eat. I nod calmly before sitting up in bed, rubbing my eyes and stuff like that. But he was just standing there, not going away, so I continued. You know, Noah. I started slowly eating the salad and the bacon eggs he made me. You were my motivation back then. Huh? You mean when you were YouTubing? Yeah. I didn't hate you even though you were annoying. Oh, well, thanks, I guess? Son of a... But what do you mean about the motivational part? I mean what I mean. You motivated me to do better. When I knew deleting your comments is useless, since you'll just write them back, I decided to go another way to make you stop. Which is doing more videos? Yeah. Quite stupid when I think about it now. No one was really watching me, and I hate her on top of that. I still understand why I kept trying. I'm curious on what was your last straw. What a bitchy question. I still don't know if he asked me this generally or to troll me again. Either way, I answer it. Honestly, I don't remember. I just realized it was useless. Plus, the hobby didn't bring me any joy, so I quit. I know, that's quite boring, but... Ah! Oh, shit! Hey! Whoa! Hands off the merchandise, sir. What the hell? How about you start again? Huh? I know you've got over it, but... if you maybe consider making those videos again, I won't hate on you. Just one rule. They won't be uploaded anywhere. These vids will belong to me. Huh? Didn't you hate me and what I was doing? Oh my god, I can't believe you're that stupid, kitten. What do you think kept me thinking about you years after you quit? I want you. What's so complicated about that? I know I told you I hate you, but that's not quite true anymore. I like you. And I want to be the only one that sees you. The only one who sees your works. Whatever you do, I want to be the only one who knows it. Alright, well. God damn it. I turned the Riz meter up too much. I rizzed him too much. Now he's obsessed with me. Now he's way too obsessed. Now I'm gonna live in this fucking basement the rest of my life. God damn it. I'm too good, guys. I'm too good. I'm too good. I'm too good. Alright. I think that's how artists in medieval times were tamed. Whatever you do, I want to be the only one who knows it. Alright. Wait. Alright, I think that's how artists in medieval times were tamed. Except I'm not an artist. And I'm being kidnapped. And there's no pay. Besides food, I guess. Food's good payment. I like food. But I was able to afford it before all that. Can you let me go home? No. Ah! I did it, guys. I did it. I beat it, guys. You're right. I love you. Author's note. Thanks for playing the game. Please commission me on Tumblr. Bye. Is there another ending? I want to know. Wait. I want to know. I need to know if there's another ending. I didn't realize I could beat the game so fast. Ah. Oh my god. What did I just do? Help. '80 hazard. I just skip all this? I just like... okay, you're a maniac who picked a random victim? Noah's face grew bitter. Somehow, even though my assumption was dead serious, it was clear as day that I thought wrong. Unless... I guess it's predictable that you think this way? I don't know who the... You don't know who the fuck I am and stuff like that. But it's so annoying regardless if that's logical. What do you mean by that? I'm Hazard 80. What the actual hell? Is he for real? It can't be for real. But everything starts to clear up. At least some major confusion on my side. What? Surprised to be able to see my face? Knowing who I am and what kind of stuff I said about you for such a period of time? What do you feel right now? Probably hatred, or maybe confusion at first. Do you feel disgusted by the whole thing? Tell me everything. Don't sit there and look stupid. I'm asking you important questions. Answer me now! I'm confused. I mean, I guess it's not surprising. Noah looks too invested in this conversation that I am an unwilling participant of. At this point, I just want to run away and hide from everyone forever. Uh-huh. And I don't know what I feel. You feel nothing or what? Nothing, I guess? How so? The sudden shout hurts my ears a little. It also scares me shitless. My heart started beating faster than it ever did before. I guess I'm scared. At least there's something I'm pretty sure of currently. Ahem. Sorry, so you're telling me that you don't feel anything... You're telling me you don't feel anything for now? Yes? Yes? I guess it's alright. Not an abnormal reaction. I get it. An awkward smile broke into the dialogue. I don't know what to say or how to act. Hell. I don't even know what to expect now. The thought of being under the full control of my raging hater who never forgot about me all these years haunted me without a remorse. What's the point of all this stuff? I just asked that question, but I already regret doing so. This whole situation could drastically change in the matter of seconds because of the subtle implication of my very own question. Noah looked at me weirdly. There was little to no expression on his face, which creeped me out so bad. Not knowing what he's thinking may be scarier than seeing him raging. Are you afraid of me? What do you expect me to feel? Safe and secure? I guess you have a point. But If you know that you're in an unstable and potentially dangerous situation, why act so sassy? I'm sorry. I'm just a sassy person. He has an even greater point. It's kind of crazy of me to speak to my literal kidnapper in that way. But hey, I'm not a perfect victim and never tried to prove otherwise. Yeah, I never said I was a good victim. I don't think I'm willing to hurt you, if you're even worried about that. Really? But aren't you my biggest hater or something? Yes, I actually am. But hurting you is like beating up a newborn kitten. Not only you're annoyingly pathetic, but you're also vulnerable. What kind of person would I be if I hurt someone who can't even fight back properly? That would make me the ultimate pathetic one here, don't you think? Wait a minute. Why do you turn me? Wait, what does that say? Why he turned me on right now? What the fuck? Is that what people call Stockholm Syndrome? Oh my god. Regardless, we're staying in this fucking basement. That's weird. That's so weird. Yeah. You're 100% right. So silly of me to assume you would do such a thing. Well, I can't blame you for thinking like that. I'm your hater that literally kidnapped you. Haha. It's logical to assume the worst in that situation. Yeah. Ha ha. Can I go home? No. Damn it. The end. Ending. You're stuck with your scary captor. Yay. Is there another ending? Is there another ending? I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I don't know. I give up. Seriously? Already? You won't even try? He looks shocked. I mean, I get it. I made it look like I was gonna at least... I was going to try at least. I recommend you give it a try and guess. Nah, I give up for real. Noah looks at me disappointed. Sorry, I really can't come up with anything. My head hurts and stuff like that. I should have expected it. Expected what? You. Giving up. How so? I have a feeling that he may know me more than just a stranger he decided to kidnap randomly. Some suspicion about his identity creeps into my mind. You always give up. Is that so? Yup. First, you're abandoning the channel, then you hide your videos from everyone? As if the previous wasn't enough? Wait, is he... No freaking way. Now, you decided to kill yourself. Ah! Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Don't act surprised now. We both know you wanted to jump off that bridge not so long ago. Huh? So you're telling me... Yes, I'm Hazard 80. You're one and only true hater. The owner of that account. So much information all at once, but everything starts to make sense. So, just so you know, you have no right to decide how and when you're going to die. As your ultimate hater, only I have control over that. Now, this is some creepy shit I've read in dark romance fan fictions, but it's happening to me in real life. Wait, what do you mean by that? I said what I said. It's obvious you tried to commit self-deletion when you bought more than just one burger you usually buy in this fast food joint. Oh my god, he knows me too well. He is obsessed with me. Not to mention these donuts you were always eyeing after work and milkshakes you hesitate on adding into that digital menu cart. You bought them all in one day. I assume you just had a shitty day after work and planned on saving this food for later. However, instead of heading home, you went towards that bridge, which was an hour away from the city. Alright, that's crazy. I can't even force myself to be scared now. This is just impressive, to be quite honest. You were spot on, Noah. Yeah, of course I was. Would be stupid to harass you for so many years and fail to recognize the suspicious shift in your daily behavior. Seems like I flustered him. Maybe he feels proud to be acknowledged by me? So I guess you kidnapped me because you didn't want me to die? What? No. I just said that it was to remind you of your place, which is under my control. All right. All right. What in the kinky linky dinky is he on about? What the fucking word is that? Kinky linky dinky. Kinky linky dinky. Okay, Noah. I get it now. If you're able to predict my plan to off myself in such short amount of time, then you must be right about being superior to me. I mean, yeah, I guess. He is blushing. I think I'm on the right track. And since now I'm in my place, Chain here, in your basement, you have full control over me. What are you trying to do right now, huh? You think I'm stupid enough to not notice? Notice what? He turns into a tomato, struggling to breathe. I didn't even say anything, yet he's already flustered mess. Maybe I have a chance to escape if I try hard enough. That's it. I gotta go now. You stay here? As if I have a choice to do otherwise. Noah skedaddled away faster than a freaking bullet. She was mumbling something angry while running up the stairs. Ah, the lights are gone. Did you really turn off the light while I was still here? What a piece of shit. I will definitely jail his ass as harsh as I can if I manage to get out of this. Alright. Since he's gone now, I can roam around the basement and see what I have here. After a few minutes of walking around, I pick up some things. He definitely built in the most comfortable way to keep a hostage in. This whole project couldn't be planned and arranged in one day. My chain is the perfect length to roam around here, but not too long to be able to reach the exit door. There's a toilet room near my bed and a small hole on the low of its door. My chain is too thick to not get stuck in the crook of the door, so this hole actually makes it possible for me to close it. The kitchen cabinets lack real utensils that were instead replaced with plastic ones. You can actually do damage with plastic ones. I know. I severed the tendon in my thumb with a plastic knife and had to get surgery to reattach my thumb. So I know plastic knives are effective. I guess it's to prevent me from breaking one of them or using it as a weapon. So unfortunate. Either way, I also noticed 2 metal bowls on the kitchen side. One filled with dry food of small grain, which could indicate that he might have a cat, and the second bowl is filled with water. At least that's what I hope for. Because if Noah is a pervert that's into some freaky animal human stuff, then I'm absolutely cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Oh my god, I can't imagine. I just can't imagine, like, the person who created this visual novel typing this stuff. Like, goddamn. Like, I'd be laughing so hard writing a visual novel or anything like that. Like, when I write novels myself, like, the stuff I have, like, say cracks me up sometimes. I have to, like, take a break, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, who's to say that cat bowl and water bowl is not for me, boy? Well, might as well just delete myself and call it a day, lol. Oh my god, there is a cat! Was that a meow? I turned towards the staircase where the meow came from. Oh my god. Ah, it's so cute! I love you! Whiskey! His name is Whiskey. Whiskey jumped in my arms right away. I thought she ran away the day I went to work and forgot to close the window. She was never a type that would explore the streets, so I was never worried. But when I came back home that day, it felt like a nightmare when she didn't greet me. I thought you fucking died! Where were you? Oh my god. Whiskey! I snuggled and hugged her like it was the last time. I missed her so much. Whiskey? Is she? Why the fuck is Whiskey? What? Why the fuck? Whiskey's here. Why is she clinging onto you? I am her owner. The fuck you mean why? Language. And watch your tone too. I wanted to dig my nails into his eye sockets and rip the skin out of his face. I wasn't just mad. I was livid. I can understand if I'm the only one who's being kidnapped and forced to be here. Like, hey, it's me, so who the fuck cares? But Whiskey? Why did you do that? What do you mean, why? You're a lonely loser, and Whiskey's the only cat in your house. Every time you leave for work, she meows for you to come back. How could I not take her to myself? Whiskey loves me, and she's always been my cat. You can't just take her away from me like that. I thought she died. You're a monster. I hate you. It doesn't matter if Whiskey loves you. Animals are pure. They would love whoever they bonded with the most over someone who can and will take care of them properly. Here, Whiskey has sisters and brothers to play with when I'm not around. She also gets every treat she wants whenever she lets me train and discipline her. And sometimes she gets them just because. And what about you? You can't even afford a second cat for her because double vet bills would send you into poverty. I still hate you. Do whatever you want, I guess. But Whiskey will be with me no matter what. Whiskey is mine. Whatever you say, loser. Something in me snaps. I put Whiskey down on the bed. Ooh, I kicked him in the nuts. God damn. With a fast and airy light movement, I kick him in the nuts. Ugh! When he winces from pain with his knees on the floor, I instantly grabbed the chain and wrapped it around his neck. My body felt so light, and somehow I managed to strangle Noah enough for him to pass out. My heart thumped like crazy. I felt like passing out too, just because of my quick breaths. I managed to calm down and inspect him for the keys. I prayed to God like I was never an atheist for the keys from my chain to be in one of his pockets. It was! Ah! I immediately freed my ankle with them and took Whiskey in my arms. My heart was beating even crazier. My legs did the work and moved me up away from the basement. I locked the door from outside. I managed to escape with Whiskey in my arms somehow. I instantly took this case to the police. Unfortunately, they didn't find Noah in the basement like I hoped, which meant he probably ran away. But it won't be for too long. I will find you, Noah. Just wait. Ending. Mine gave up, but body didn't. Okay, so that's 3 endings. Is there one more? I'm curious. I'm just curious. Okay, so what if we do this one? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. And then what if we joke to tease him instead of flirt to tease? What if we joke to tease him? Oh, really? What else do you have a reason to kidnap me besides hate? Let me guess. You were misunderstood by your parents? Or wait, I have a better reason. Maybe you were rejected by a girl in 4th grade and now you hate every woman on earth? Noah looks mad, but I like it. Although it's not merely has the hate he has for me. No. This is not the other reason at all. Then maybe your grandma's dog died and I need to turn into your unwilling therapist and pretend to understand and love you because no one in your life did. Am I here to be your compensator? Suddenly Noah was on top of me. You better behave, kitten. Oh yes, absolutely. I will be a good kitten for my beloved master. Nyan nyan. He looks like he's going to explode. Not from anger, so I guess I'm safe for now. What now, master? Do I need to have mandatory cuddle session with you too? Stop it. You're so stupid. How can you act like that while being my hostage? Are you in your right mind? Oh, of course I'm sane, master. But don't leave me here too long, otherwise I'll kill myself from loneliness. Oh my god! You dumbass idiot! I call you Kin because it was in the name of your channel. Really? I don't remember. Oh wait. Now I remember, I think. See? My channel's name was Hazard's Little Kitten 8080. Noah looks at me a little pissed, but I really don't remember my channel's name. Ouch. Noah pinched me by my cheek. It was kind of painful because he pulled it really hard. That's what you get for being so unserious. A painful pinch on the cheek. You dumbass kitten. Okay, okay. If Daddy wants to punish his little kitten, then she deserves it, right? Oh my god. I think he can't. He laughs even harder. Get out! I like the fucking meme. Get out! I was kicked out of Noah's place. I was kicked out. Oh my god. Listen. He just couldn't handle the punish the kitten. Boy is weak. I was kicked out of Noah's place. To be completely honest, I expected a total different outcome. But I guess he was afraid I will be the cause of his heart attack with how funny I am. Anyway, a win is a win, y'all. I made it out of the basement, ending cringe your hater to death. Oh my god, I just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, that was the best visual novel I ever fucking played so far. I love those endings. I just cringe your hater to death. Oh yeah, Daddy, punish your kitten. I deserve it. I fucking can't. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I fucking can't. Oh my god. Oh, that was so funny. I love that. That one was called My Personal Hater. Oh. Oh, that was so funny. That was so good. Oh my god. Alright. Now I'm calling it. I got all 4 endings. I believe there's 4 endings. I feel like I did all the possible things that I saw, so now we're gonna call it a night and we're gonna relax for the rest of the evening and maybe go to bed early. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. Who's me? But yeah, so we did Don't Eat the Cashier and My Personal Hater. Both of those are on itch.io. They're free and they're amazing. And I appreciate the people that created them, because goddamn, those were funny. I love that. That was really good. Especially the like, get out! Like, I thought someone like played a redeem or something, but no, it was just that. But now I'm gonna call it a night. I know, guys, it's early. I apologize. I think this is like the earliest I've ever ended stream, and it's not very often that I do short streams, but
It's okay. It's okay. We had a lot of fun. And I should hopefully be streaming tomorrow, unless stuff happens, but I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and everything. So yeah. I appreciate you all for blessing me with your presence tonight. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate the biddies. I don't think I got any follows today. That is fine. I just want to make sure that I do it. White night. I think I did that right. Yep. Maybe? Let me cancel. White Wolf Night 64. Yeah, okay. White Wolf. Oh my god, White Wolf Night 64. Be good if we raid the right person. White Wolf Night 64. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually rating the right person. Anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And when you do go to sleep, I hope you all sleep tight and don't let the gerbils bite your little toesies. Otherwise, you won't get any good sleep at all. And I want you guys to have a wonderful sleep. Have all the bestest of dreams. And I want you to wake up feeling, you know, rested and ready for the day. And I just remembered that I have to open tomorrow, so I guess I am probably going to go to bed early because I just realized that I have to wake up early. So it's a good thing that I'm actually ending stream a little bit early. But with that said, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I hope you all were able to suck up all those good vibes. We are now going to raid White Wolf Night. They are currently playing Arc Raiders, and they play a variety of games. And you should definitely give them a follow if you're not following. And they're a chill, awesome dude. So yeah, but have a great evening, everyone. Sleep tight and don't let the gerbils bite your little toesies. Bye!